Hey, the Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze era has
Fuck
begun,
Rome.
baby. Hey, don't be
Screw
mad
Rome.
because we got the better receiver. Don't be mad because y'all pass up on Rome Odunze, took Malik Neighbors.
Why would we want a guy with the last name Rome? Rome is horrible. Screw
His
Rome.
first name is Rome. His first name.
Rome first last, who cares? It's Rome
We
and
got we
Rome
got
must burn.
two of the top three prospects, at least according to Daniel Jeremiah, in one of we didn't even have to trade up. We was
Well they,
able to sit there at 9 and Roma
well
Dunza.
they compared
Thank
the
you,
guy who
Atlanta.
we drafted.
Go ahead to who?
Well,
They compared the guy who we drafted to what's the Tyreek Hill.
Okay. Well, they compared Rome to Larry Fitzgerald.
peep
That's a
So he's
the
gonna
lit.
lose it. He's gonna lose in the Super Bowl,
Nah, he's gonna win the Super Bowl. That's a cool
just like
cut.
just like Chris Grossman.
this is a custom made cup for your boy. My mom actually made this for me, and actually it's got my initials there, CJ. It's got the WWE logo on it. It's a pretty cool cup. I love the straw, and yeah, shout out to Crafty Author for making this. And if you're not already, go subscribe to my mom. Go subscribe to Crafty Author. Learn how to make these because I think she has a tutorial on how to do that. So
That's cool. Yeah. And
mhm.
big shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for passing up on Roma Dunza, putting them right in our laps, and taking they love quarterbacks named Michael, I guess.
And hey,
That was the best. That was one of the funniest moments of the draft because they drafted a quarterback. they, they
They just
just traded. They just signed Kirk Cousins,
4-year
and
deal.
then they said we're doing the Packers model.
Yeah.
and hey, big shout out to the Denver Nuggets. We are just destroying them Lakers.
The
And
Lakers.
actually, Frank, I actually was mocking Ron in the group chat today about that. I actually clowned on him, and he goes, "Yeah, I can't." He actually was saying, "Yeah, Lakers are sucking to this year." He's like,
Ron's a big LeBron fan, but
"Yeah,
Lakers are got an old team. That's the problem. If
They
we
got
want to talk
LeBron.
about basketball, hey, let's go Thunder, baby. First seed in the West, out here putting a beat down on New Orleans. If you can't, we can't have Tro talk about basketball because his team didn't exactly make the
hey,
playoffs.
Hurricane Katrina ain't the only tragedy that's going to happen in New Orleans."
You damn right. You damn right. Hurricane Shy coming through, taking down the Pelicans. And
Okay, I thought I was going to get a whole different response. So I'm
Tro, how are the Nets doing?
We are preparing for. We are enjoying our very good golf outing. Actually, um, we're gonna have Anders Lee and pretty much all the Islanders joining us on Sunday.
You had to bring it down, right? You had to
and
bring it down.
hey, how's
Hey,
the weather?
you bring up my next. I have to take shots at myself and us.
How's the weather where y'all are at right now? Because
It is a storm called Caleb Williams coming through, baby.
It
I
is
Super
sunny, but
Bowl.
you
I
want
can
to know where it's not good?
Where?
Omaha, Nebraska.
yes.
Really? Why?
They're being hit by a really bad tornado right now.
Buddy,
Ooh, prayers to
look who
everybody
came
in
through.
Omaha.
Look who it
It's
is.
a bad one.
Prayers to Peyton Manning.
This one ain't very happy at the moment, right here. You can see him walking away now. Hey, Bubba's.
Oh, look at you with your Spider-Man shirt.
Hang on. There we
You
go.
trying to be New Yorker?
Come here, Bubbles. Come here. There you go. Look at the camera. You want to look at the camera? Look at the camera. There you
Turn
go.
your just snap the neck.
Oh my gosh, that would be.
Look at the
We'd,
camera. Oh
Look at the fucking camera
we'd
now.
be done. This would be the last
This
stream we
guy,
need.
he ain't very happy at the moment because right now outside it is thundering and lightning and storming out, and yeah, he's not
no!
happy.
If the stream gets interrupted by a tornado for you, CJ, don't worry. We will mourn you.
Oh, I've been through tornadoes.
Oh,
I've been through
just
tornadoes.
just leave the stream before you get demised.
Here we go, right here, baby. Right
Hey,
here, right here.
lay down, buddy. Lay
Franchise
down.
altering draft right there, baby.
Yeah, he's the best quarterback since Wes
Franchise-
Grossman.
Shut up. Franchise
Isn't
altering
it?
draft.
It
Right
wasn't 15.
Move
Wasn't
over.
15 Rex Grossman's number 2? Or
15,
was he 12?
he was 8. 15
Was
is a
he-
Dunze's. 15 is a Dunze's number. 18
You
is
know, it's funny that they compare your wide receiver to Larry Fitzgerald because what does Larry Fitzgerald and Jay Cutler? I mean, not Jay Cutler, Rex Grossman both have in common? They both never won a Super Bowl. They both lost in their Super Bowls.
Yeah, well,
He actually,
What a
my dog. Sorry to change the subject here. I'm just going back to my dog for a minute. But he actually, my dad takes him for walks daily, and lately it's been kind of stormy, and it storms. And if he's outside on a walk in the middle of a walk or whatever, like for example, my dad took him out for a walk, and right as they went outside for the walk, I heard thunder start. I'm like, well, that walk is over. Because this guy, if he hears thunder, he's out. He's instantly on his way back home. He's not doing it. And my dad was like, come on, let's keep going. So they kept going a little farther. Another thunder hit, or another round of thunder hit, and he's like, no, we're going back. So their walk was over in about 20 minutes, and normally they go for about 45. So yeah,
cool.
He don't like thunder. He don't like storms.
Yeah, most dogs don't like storms.
No, but I had a golden retriever named Rocky, sweetest dog ever, and he was actually my very first dog I ever owned. And if it was ever thundering and lightning out or storming out, he's calm. He'll just run off and hide. Jax will just run off and hide, but Rocky tore up floors and walls.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how scared he got. And I actually remember one time, we actually went up to the mountains for the weekend or whatever, and we went up to the mountains to go shopping at the outlet malls, and I was up in the mountains, and down by where we live, it got stormy over there, and we left him with my grandma. We left Rocky, not him, Jax. We left Rocky with my grandma, and my grandma took him to her apartment, right? And she had left for a little bit, and then the storm started happening, and it got crazy and whatever. She came home, and her whole front door was like de-fucking-stroyed, like the wood. It was done, and she called us bitching about it, like, why'd you leave him alone? You know, but yeah.
What was it gonna, go ahead.
No, that was just it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tro, I really wish the Islanders weren't playing yesterday, because if we live streamed the first round like we were going to yesterday, I'm telling you, the moment we pick Rome, because of course we all knew we were going to take Caleb, so I really wasn't going to react to that.
I really wanted them to not pick Caleb if we were live, because that would have been epic. That would have been amazing.
When we picked Rome, if we were live, I would have went nuts in a good way, with excitement. Oh, it would have been a great moment, man. You see you know how they always do those compilations too of like reactions to picks. I could have been on a fucking compilation, man, for the Rome pick.
They would have been like, this local Bears fan from Chicago. And then they'd be like, "Oh no, he's from New York. Oh well, he looks like he's probably in his 30s, 40s, so he must have become a Bears fan when in the 1980s when the Bears were good." He's like, "No,
I don't pay attention to baseball. I don't know what they're talking about, so that's why
we are not even talking about baseball
or hockey.
We're not talking about hockey either.
Keep on going. Eventually, you'll hit it."
Yeah, eventually.
You know what? Before we started the show, I took
cricket.
lots of fireballs. So, yeah,
Fireball.
fireball. Good shit. It's fucked up. About at my liquor store, it has 3 for $5, so I get 3 of them for $5.
Yeah.
They'll be in France next week.
That's a fact, bro. They'll be in France next week.
WWE?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was talking about.
Oh yeah, WWE. Will they be? Is it next week that pay-per-view?
Yeah, next week is their show is Backlash in France.
So do you think?
Oui.
So do you think it'll be well received in France?
Yeah, Baron Corbin was at least the last time.
Is it so? So do you know what
Yeah,
time?
the Europe.
You know what time it's going to air?
On the East Coast, I think the show started last year at Money in the Bank. I think it started like 4:00 Eastern time. So France is on the same. I think France is pretty much the same time as
AM or PM?
PM.
Okay. So
Because they're still close to us.
like we did for Elimination Chamber.
No, because that was on the other side of the earth.
Okay.
This is just an ocean away.
And you know what sucks about the Elimination Chamber part, bro? My birthday was on the 23rd of February. So it was the night before Elimination Chamber. So I wanted to go out and get fucking hammered. I went to my friend's house. I went to a bar. I had 2 beers that whole night because I was like, I gotta stay awake. I gotta be up for this Elimination Chamber show. So I had 2 beers the entire night.
Well, you spent your birthday better than I did. I was at the Islander game for my birthday. I watched them fucking lose, and then I missed see it. It was November 25th. It was some random game that we lost. I missed CM Punk's return.
February.
No, we had a game on my birthday this year.
Talking about your birthday. Okay,
yeah.
I thought we were talking about his birthday. Okay, I see. November 25th. Who did we play?
Hey, Pepsi, sponsor your boy. Oh, this ain't Pepsi.
Wait, hold on. We have to be careful now. Remember what Tony Khan said. AEW is the Pepsi of the wrestling world.
You know what? Tony Khan can go fuck himself, bro.
We are the. Hey, he's an injured man. His neck is killing him. Even though he'll wear a neck brace, but not sell it, his neck is hurting.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna be really fucked up, and I don't give a shit because I'm drunk. Number 1, number 2, fuck Tony Khan. I wish to God his fucking injury was real at this point. No, he's a piece of fucking shit for what he said. Hang on a second. Neighborhood alert near Thornton. Missing German Shepherd. She slipped out of her collar yesterday morning. I've seen updates, but only for morning update. Okay.
I used to have a German Shepherd as a kid. I used to have a German Shepherd.
Boy or girl?
Oh shit! I think it was a boy. I think this was
What was
a
the
long
name?
time. Duchess.
Duchess?
Yes.
That sounds like a girl name, honestly. Because Duchess and Dutch.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to make fun.
No, I really don't even remember the gender of the dog. So
but no, Tony Khan at this point, bro, he needs to get the fuck out of the media completely. And that's why I wish his injury was real. Because then at least he could go home, lay in bed for months and not be heard from. Because he is his own destruction to his own company. Tell me I'm wrong.
They're making the new NWO, though.
Okay,
the Elite's the new NWO.
We're not going to compare Maddie and Nikki to Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
You're right. Maddie and Nikki are so much better.
We're damn sure not going to compare Kazuchika Okada to Hollywood Hogan. No.
Okada's pretty good, though. Okada's pretty good, though.
No, I refuse to do that.
Well, of course not. I mean, Hogan was a fucking megastar. Okada's very, very, very good, though.
Exactly.
He's not a megastar, though.
So do not ever say that again, Tro. Do not ever say Elite is compared to the NWO.
You're right. They are better than this is the new NWO. It's going to bring in so much.
Frank, he's out. He's done. It's
going to bring in it's so good.
I'm just
I'm quiet because I don't care about pro wrestling today. Yeah. Although I will say big shout out to TNA for their show yesterday when they brought in the man, the legend, one of the greatest rappers in the history of Houston, Bun B. But I gotta say something real
They
quick.
really did that?
Yeah, they did.
You lying?
I'm not lying, but I gotta say something. I gotta say something.
Hey, did you update your Impact Plus thing?
No, I did not. But
Okay.
I didn't watch the Impact episode, but I fast forwarded to the spot.
Where do you watch it on? TV?
I have the Access Network.
Oh, I have access too. So
Yeah, I DVR'd it and just fast forwarded to the Bun B scene. I gotta say something though. Tom Hannafin, I believe that's the name of the guy. Their play-by-play dude. The disrespect from Tom Hannafin. Bun B come out with the group, whatever that group's name is, and Tom Hannafin on commentary is telling us about Bun B's history. He's like, he's one half of UGK, and it's like, yeah, one half with who? With who? You just totally ignored Pimp C. Are you kidding me? This motherfucker, like one half of UGK, didn't mention Pimp's name at all. This was like he was one. Hey, in the words of the great Chad Butler, Tom Hannafin, put some respect on Pimp C's name, and,
hey, Frank,
and the fight go with that. In the words of the great Chad Butler.
I was about to ask for that quote. A fight go with that.
That's where I was setting up. Tom Hannafin, put some respect on Pimp C.
You know what? While we're talking about hip hop, let's talk about this. There's a whole fucking rap war going down right now. Frank, have you kept up with this?
No.
Everybody in hip hop is dissing everybody in hip hop. You got Chris Brown dissing Quavo from the Migos. Have you heard this diss track, Frank?
I have not, but you told me about it.
True. No, you're not a fan of hip hop, but even you could say this is fucking wrong. Chris Brown said to Quavo, funny how when this guy died in your group, everybody wished it was you instead. I'm like, God damn. Like, he's talking about banging this guy's ex when he was still with her. I was like, bro, you guys gotta fight. Like, and like Chris Brown's like, yeah, you're lucky I didn't want to mess up the money when we were sitting together at that award show or whatever, that what is it? That fashion show. And we're sitting together, and Chris Brown said, you're lucky I didn't want to ruin the money because I would have fucked you up. Like, gloves are off here. We're gonna fight. And then Quavo came back with a piss poor response. The best part of his response was he had his buddy Offset, who passed away, R.I.P. Offset, and think we'll get copyrighted if we play it.
Yes, play it. Don't play it.
Ah.
But before you go on, I just want to say one more thing about Bun B. And I thought this was why he was going to be on Impact, to actually promote this, especially because of the name. But Bun dropped today, and this is fire, man. Go check this out. Yokozuna Trill. That's his new album, dropped today. There's 8 songs on it. It's fire. Check that out. I checked it out this morning. It's a fire album. Only about 20 minutes, too. It's 8 songs on it. It's really good. But go ahead. Keep talking about the disses.
Okay. So these are some of the lyrics from Chris Brown, right? I'm not going to play the song. I'm going to read them. So he said, you fucked my ex-ho. That's cool. I don't give no fuck. Because I fucked your ex when you were still with her. Bitch, I'm up. Right? And then he says, Fashion Week, they set me next to your lame ass. I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass. You lucky I didn't. You lucky I ain't fuck the money. I ain't want to fuck the money up, boy. Would have broke you in half. Quit trying to be tough. You ain't like that. Why you keep showing off? Quit talking about drugs. He's the only pack I've been smoking on. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's when somebody's career ends or when somebody dies. Well, actually, it started was when somebody dies, like the rival gang would be like, I'm smoking on that, like say you, yeah, like I'm smoking on that Christian pack. So
Okay,
that's what he means.
That Frank pack. I got you. And then he said, "R.I.P. Takeoff. He's the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead." And then I was like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Nah, you can't say that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's a fight. That's just a fight. You know what I mean?" This is on some Tupac and Biggie Small shit, to be honest. This Chris Brown Quavo stuff. It really is. It really is. It's sad. I hope nobody gets killed over this situation because I don't want death. I'm all for competition in hip hop. I'm all for diss tracks. I'm here for diss track season. And it's diss track season. Kanye's dissing people. Kendrick Lamar's dissing people. Drake's dissing people. And I don't even listen to Drake, but I listened to one of his diss tracks and I loved it because he used Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and I thought that was awesome. And whatever.
You notice who nobody's dissing, right? Nobody's dissing Avril Lavigne because they know they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. It's true. I'm telling the truth, bro. I'm telling you the truth. You think it's funny? Wifey will go in on anybody who tried to diss her.
Yeah. Bro, do you listen to Avril Lavigne?
You better.
I do not listen to any of the type of music.
And you don't listen to any type of
music? Avril Lavigne, right?
I don't listen to that type of music.
Oh, that type.
What do you listen to, Tro?
Any type.
I don't know. I listen to whatever's on my YouTube mix.
But you listen to though, like what music? Like what genre?
I don't know. I think like most like 2000s rock stuff comes up.
Nickelback?
Nah, Nickelback doesn't really come up.
I'm sorry?
Nickelback doesn't really come up.
Okay. Seven Dust?
I mean, I don't know the name of all the bands that I listen to.
Yeah, step up to me, step up to me. You want to be a big shot player?
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah.
That was that Backlash 03, I think?
It might have been. It was a wrestling.
It might have been.
It was Backlash or Unforgiven 03.
You listen to a lot of pay-per-view themes, don't you, Tro?
You know what I actually do?
The pay-per-view themes back in the early 2000s was fire. They really were.
Facts, dog.
You know, I'm actually learning because someone keeps on posting on YouTube, like all the certain superstars, all their matches on the pay-per-view, like their matchup screen, and they play the pay-per-view theme in the background. And I'm actually learning, like, even the themes that they started using in like the mid 2010s wasn't even that bad either.
Oh, there's the Over Limit 2012 theme song, War of Chains by I believe.
Oh, I love that song.
1,000 Foot Crutch. That's a really good
change. Yeah.
I got something I want to talk about.
For the record, I failed 6th grade choir. Do you know that story, guys?
Yes, you told it before.
Have you ever heard that story, Tro?
He's frozen.
I know. If you guys haven't heard it, I'll tell him. Fair?
Yeah, but hold on. Let me see something. Oh, he's back.
Tro, have you ever heard my failing 6th grade choir story?
Yes.
What happened?
What?
Have you ever heard my story about failing 6th grade choir?
No.
Okay, so here you go, Terrell. So in 6th grade, I was in choir class, and we had a choir concert, right? So my teacher, Mrs. Hohensee, she tried to keep.
Oh wait, that's right. No, yeah, they wanted to keep you late, but then your sister came and.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm not going to tell it again.
Look at that! Right, I've been around long enough for the stories to now start repeating.
I got something I want to talk about, and it involves my quarterback. By the way, we got Caleb Williams.
For sports, I'm gonna just sit back and drink.
Who, by the way,
Jay Cutler.
Oh, Cutler, of course, but no, I'm not talking. I'm talking about the current quarterback, who, by the way, is a million times better than Daniel Jones.
Travis Kelce, fuck the world. No.
Just saying, Tro. You know, y'all got
How many
Daniel
playoff games has he won?
Oh,
How many games has he won though?
Talk to me in January. I'll let you know how many playoff games he's won.
It's going to be the same amount. It's going to be 0.
Whoa.
But hold on. I want to talk about Caleb real quick because the one thing we've been hearing ever since it became obvious that the Bears were most likely going to draft him, the only thing I've been seeing in Bear groups is, he paints his nails. He paints his nails. You can't draft a guy that paints his nails and dresses up.
He's not a man's man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let me tell you something. Most of the people that cry and bitch about Caleb Williams painting his nails and shit could never pull this in their freaking life. So let's see if we can focus. Hold on. Come on. Freaking light. There you go.
A white
Look
ghost.
at that.
A white ghost. Oh my God! Yes.
Look at that. Most of the people that says Caleb Williams complains about Caleb Williams painting his nails could never pull that in their lifetime, and they wish they could. So there you go. He paints his nails. Give me a break. Only thing that matters is can he throw a football?
Back in the heels, the NFL used to be about heart. It used to be about tackling, and now it's about painted nails.
Fuck painted nails.
Well, not my NFL.
Look. If you want,
where is my football?
Are we going to go here? Are we going to go into this topic?
Hang on one second. Like Caleb said, and he backed it up too at the draft because I just showed you the picture of what he's pulling in. He said, "Yeah, the nails is painted, the cell phone pink, lips are pink or whatever he said. He said lips are pink, and your girl like it, and he fucking proved it. He proved it. He look at what he pulled.
Then we're not going to do it. Okay, cool.
That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, baby.
Fuck your quarterback. I'm just kidding.
And you know what? You're making fun of Daniel Jones.
Can I be honest?
That's my quarterback, man.
You
need the dark glasses, the dark shades to do that.
Here's my thing real quick. And my thing is this. If you are of age to be making these adult decisions, and transitioning from a man to a woman or vice versa is an adult decision. If you are old enough to do it, by all means, go right ahead. Do not force it on the little kids that are not able to make these decisions for themselves. If your son goes up to you, if my 7-year-old nephew were to come up to me and be like, Uncle Chris, I want to bake cookies, I'm not going to put a fucking dress on him and call him a girl. I'm not going to do that. Same with my 4-year-old nephew. I'm not going to do that. Okay? My dad, I'm going to tell you, my dad was a 52-year-old man, one of the best cooks I've ever eaten from. Delicious fucking food. And I'm not the only one that says that. We have family, we have friends, strangers have eaten his food and said, God damn, you should open up a food truck or something like that, or open up a restaurant. That's how good of a cook my dad is. So don't sit there and tell me that cooking is strictly a female thing, because it's not. My dad is a delicious chef. Shout out to my pops.
I absolutely agree with that. But first off, who said that Caleb Williams was transitioning into a woman?
Nobody.
You brought it talking about fucking
Frank. I heard nail polish and I went off into a tangent. My fault.
All of a sudden, painting fingernails. All of a sudden, transitions.
You know what? Hey! I'm gonna be honest. I go to the nail salon.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. I don't get my nails polished, but like just clean the nails, cut them up, get them nice and clean. And then afterwards I go over to the fucking hair shop, get this chopped off, and I get cleaned up. So I'm grabbing the fireball.
I do have as freaking CJ leaves as I'm about to break WWE news. I do have what's called draft updates.
Oh, go ahead, Fred. Go ahead, Drew.
From the WWE draft. Carmelo Hayes is now on SmackDown.
Okay.
Jey Uso is been drafted to Raw.
Okay.
Bianca Belair was the first overall pick, and she was to SmackDown, and Seth Rollins went to Raw.
Okay, so Carmelo's the only one that changed.
Yes, but Bianca Belair was the first overall pick ever.
Well, that's cool for Bianca Belair. Maybe they'll actually give her a push. Oh, Mama's just texting me. We're having dinner with Amy and Dave. Okay, cool. Oh, Dad texted me.
You made us think that somebody was on the chat.
Man, you said you had draft updates. I thought you was talking about the actual draft.
I'm talking about the only draft that really matters tonight, Frank.
No, there's
the WWE draft.
No, we're not talking.
Well, you know what? We're going to go live for as long as we can, so that Drew can keep us up with the updates. If you're up for that. Sports Center.
The Chicago Bears have traded for the second overall pick in the WWE draft.
In the history of every single WWE draft, as I take this shot of Fireball, cheers, everybody. Who is your favorite wrestler to get drafted, and where were they drafted to? Me, I'll go first. John Cena to Raw 2005.
That was a good one. I liked the Undertaker's reaction when he was drafted by Ric Flair. It was like, what the fuck?
Frank?
Just because I was a big Edge head back then, and I still am. Edge getting drafted to Raw in 2004 simply because he finally returned after being out for a whole year. I got some breaking draft news that might interest Tro.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
We got safety Tyler Nubin, I believe his name is, with the 15th pick of the second round from Minnesota.
Interesting. You know, it's kind of a problem that we don't have an offensive line, but sure, let's keep on building up our defense because, shit, Daniel Jones can only be hit so many fucking times before he dies, right?
Well,
if he dies, he dies.
Daniel Jones, you remember your quarterback is Daniel Jones.
Hey, I got that Rocky reference, Tro. Shout out to that Rocky reference.
If he dies, he dies.
Facts.
That's what the Giants. That's what the Giants' offensive line says to Daniel Jones before every game. If you die, you die. We are not going to play today.
Yeah, Dre and I have been getting a lot better a lot lately, Frank, because we've been just shitting all over AEW.
You mean Tro?
No, Jay.
Oh, Jay. Oh, okay.
Because me and him been crapping all over AEW lately, and like, yeah.
Yeah.
Tro, hey, Tro, I'm gonna get your opinion on this, man. What is your when I got your opinion on it? So one of you guys, I didn't get your opinion. What do you think about AEW airing the footage from the England show?
I didn't care, but okay.
Tro?
Oh, I said it wasn't. I said it wasn't very smart.
Yeah,
I said it was a smart marketing tool, but they probably shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I did ask you, Tro. So Frank, it was you. I haven't asked.
You asked me. You asked me before.
I thought you were going to ask. Do you think it's a good idea for us to review Capital Carnage? I was going to say no.
We're doing a live stream for that too, by the way. I mentioned that.
Yeah, you want to do the show about Frank?
Yeah, I said that
Frank is cool with it. He actually said he was cool with it.
Yeah, but I also told because it was an England show, but I also said that's it. Stop,
don't be.
Yeah, stop doing that. I told you so.
That wasn't my idea. I didn't want to do Capital Carnage.
I know you follow the rules. It's him over here that doesn't.
I'm a rule breaker, dog. Hey, yo, wait, I'm a rule breaker, dog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, our Backlash watch along is literally still has a match left in it.
I know. Are we ever going to get to the question? Is will we ever get to it? We'll find out.
Maybe next year.
Thanks. No, the thing is
Still have
that
one in the chamber.
I don't know why, but for some reason, man, I was just fucking exhausted. And the
Did
funny thing is, I woke up and I was like, let's start the fucking review right now. Let's do the watch along now. So we started it right as I woke up. And then by the time that handicap match ended, I was like, okay, I got to go back to sleep.
Did you actually talk about the show this time? Because last time you did a watch along with somebody, you and the other guy didn't even talk about the show. The Bad
We
Blood.
talked about the show, right, Drew?
No, I'm not talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I tried to help stir the show into the direction of talking about it.
We talked about Umaga. I remember, yeah, I did. We talked about Umaga and Ric Flair, and as their matches were happening, we rated match.
We talked about God. God was there.
Oh, God, yes.
He took his ball and he went home.
I remember I watched the last watch along that Christian did. It was like it was Bad Blood 04. I don't know who it was with. I don't know the guy. But you guys just talk about random ass shit that had nothing to do with Bad Blood 04. And then right before the Hell in a Cell, it was like, oh, we're gonna cut it off here. Like we're up to the main event, but we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop.
Let me see. There was a Raw watch along.
I'm talking about the pay-per-view watch along and like not live watch alongs. I'm not talking about the live watch alongs. I'm talking about the old show. What?
We recorded it?
No. I'm talking about old show watch alongs. The last old show you watched along was Bad Blood 04. I'm very certain of that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, and CJ, Backlash starts at 11 for you.
Bad Blood 04 was our review. That was episode 46.
No. That was recent. You did a watch along with somebody else. Not me, because I don't do watch alongs. I can look it up right now.
On this channel?
Yes, on the channel, bro. I watched it.
On the channel at all, so
hold on, I'll find it. Watch. It's
is it unlisted?
No, there's I put together a playlist of his watch alongs too. I'll find it right now.
Please. By the way, I've been drinking, so this is biting, so I'm a little bit drunk. So just a warning. So any updates on the draft updates?
Right now we're having an LWO match versus some other team.
Right there, bro. Right there. The one that doesn't have the show pictures. You and the guy who did it. Bad Blood 2004 watch along.
Oh God.
42 views. 2 hours 58.
That was a little bit.
Who is that?
Mike Mann. He rapped too. I remember he rapped on the watch.
Where'd you find that?
What?
Where'd you find that in our
it's
playlist?
On the watch along playlist, bro. You don't check the playlists I make. Watch alongs, 5 videos. I haven't added the Backlash one. Oh yes, I did. Okay, then yeah. All the watch alongs you've done are on here, including the live ones, which I don't think you've done any. Oh yeah, you did Crown Jewel 2022 live.
I don't see the watch along. Oh, there we go. Bad Blood. Oh.
Yeah.
What do it do? My guy Michael Gillespie. Yeah. I like that guy. He's awesome.
He rapped on there. I remember.
Yeah, he's awesome. Shout out to Michael Gillespie.
Yeah.
No, we're not insulting you, Michael. We're not insulting you. We love you, Michael. Mike, I still talk to Michaels. He's awesome.
Yeah, he was cool in that watch when he rapped. I remember he rapped. I'm pretty sure it was that one. It might have been a different video.
No. When he rapped, man, that was it. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Let's be real, man. His rap was trash.
Oh, come on. Nah, he did a good rap. He was solid.
He could put what's your favorite Bun B to shame?
Hell no. Get out of here.
Show any updates?
No, we're in a commercial.
Okay. See, so the way that the way that my TV is set up, or my cable or whatever, SmackDown starts at 7:00 at my house. So it starts an hour earlier for everybody else but me, apparently. And it sucks. And that's what cost me the chance to see The Rock live in action. Because I don't know if you guys know this story, but my uncle, my dad, and I had tickets to go see SmackDown live on the night that John Cena was supposed to come back, and The Rock was there. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that, yeah.
Okay. So on my TV, it's at 7:00. It's going to start. So I told my dad, hey, 7:00, that's when it starts. Fucking retard started an hour earlier. So I missed it. I mean, we missed The Rock. And you can blame me. I don't care. And yeah, that pissed me off. So, what are you watching, guys?
What?
SmackDown.
You guys are all quiet. I just dished my dirty laundry, and now you guys are
I
all...
already know that story. That's the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm watching SmackDown.
What's going on SmackDown? Keep us updated.
It's still the tag match.
Oh, there is definitely some truth to what Tro said earlier about Nick Khan selling all his TKO stock.
Okay, Nick Khan?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
second
Nick.
time.
I don't think Nick Khan has anything to do with Tony and the other guy.
No.
I didn't say he did. I said there's some truth to him selling his stock, like Tro said.
Yeah, well, I think we said that off. I think I said that off air, but yeah, Nick Khan
You
is
did.
selling his shit, which is not a good sign for Triple H either.
Yeah. Hey, if The Rock takes over, I might start watching again. I'm very.
Well, you know, the report is that apparently the PG era is over.
I've
I
seen it.
saw that.
I freaking hate that term. There was never an era called the PG era. Stop that.
Bullshit.
WWE.
Bullshit.
Show me where WWE has ever said we are in the PG era. They have never. That the fans came up with that stupid little name. There has never been an era called the PG era. That is not real.
Well, to be fair, they didn't really start acknowledging the Attitude Era until it started to catch on more.
It was though back when it was the Attitude Era that would say WWF Attitude.
Oh yeah, I got that. No, yeah, you're right, because when it was the New Generation era, it was because we are the new generation guy. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess Ruthless Aggression era.
Ruthless Aggression came up. WWE came up.
Yeah. I guess the last era would have been Progress. You don't think they actually had a name for the era?
It was Reality Era.
Generation.
They did. Yeah, they did eventually say Reality Era, but I think that the official name that they put in a magazine once was the initials PG, but it wasn't PG like normally. It was Parental Guidance. No, not Parental Guidance. It was Progressive. Also, Carlito just turned on LWO. Finally, finally turned heel. Yeah, I think it was like the Progressive era is what they era or something. They called it in like a random ass magazine once
Really?
because they were going through like the whole timeline of WWE, and they're like 2008 to now, progressive era. But I don't think it ever caught on. That was actually a really good magazine. I got to find it one day because it had they were interviewing Vince in it.
The only name that I've heard from the recent era called was Reality Era. That's the only thing I've ever heard it called.
Well, what they're calling the new era is the Paul Levesque era. Is like the new unofficial official name because now they're calling it.
I've heard Renaissance.
No, it's not a Renaissance era.
I've never heard that.
No, I've heard Renaissance. I've heard it. I've seen it.
It's not a Renaissance era.
I agree, but I've seen that shit.
The hope is that when they go to Netflix, they'll be able to bump it up to more edgy stuff because they'll be off of Fox because SmackDown's going to go back to USA.
Do you know what I've seen about the Netflix stuff? Is that ECW's going to get a rebrand.
It's not getting a rebrand.
No.
I don't know where you heard that ECW is coming back, but ECW is not coming back. It's dead.
Don't shoot the messenger, man.
It's not. It's never coming back. That brand is deader than dead. The only reason why people are talking about it recently is because Paul Heyman was inducted in the Hall of Fame.
That rumor probably came from the same people. That rumor probably came from the same people who started the WCW was coming back rumor, and somehow people believe that one.
It's already back. It's already back. It's called AEW.
AEW cannot hold a candle to WCW. Get the fuck out of here.
That's right. They're already in the WCW 2000s era. Except
no,
WCW
they are not. No, they are not.
WCW in 2000s was at least entertainingly bad.
No, it was entertainingly good. Entertainingly good.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
What?
Raise your hand if you own a copy of WWE 2K25.
I don't plan on getting it, but okay.
I won the WrestleMania challenge in that group chat with Ron and Jay and everybody. I won. I got every fucking thing right. And so I get that copy automatically.
Cool.
Suck it.
But WCW 2000 was entertainingly good.
Good.
That's why
I say that
because they're still around today.
Because that has nothing to do with how they went out of business.
I said it because WWE 2K24 in November is coming out with like a WCW pack. Luger, Page, and I think a couple others. I can't remember who exactly, but
Page here.
What?
Page here.
Page here.
Page here. the fucking jump scare. The jump scare. I saw an edit of that once where she's it, and the kid goes up, and it's like, "Hi, Chair."
Yeah, hang on.
That was so. That whole thing was so scary.
I'll tell you who the thing is.
It was all to promote our freaking movie too.
Well, I have Rey Mysterio WrestleMania 22, so fuck you.
Okay, so why are you going to update WWE Draft when it's just me and you now? I don't care. I don't. Anyway, so
I will tell you, I think Tori Wilson will show up eventually.
Okay, but no more WWE Draft talk. Who cares? So yeah, about Sorokin, I think that, like I said, I think his confidence was shot, and to the point where he just needs to, have a off season where he just forgets about hockey, I guess, and just get ready for next season.
Patrick Waugh, I kind of feel bad for Varlamov because Patrick was like, we were with the Kettle like for The first 2 games we didn't win. This time we're going with the Ferrari. And then the Ferrari started to hit the bed quickly.
Praying that the Cowboys don't take him, I swear. I'm praying the Cowboys don't take him right now. I want to see this happen.
The Cowboys select.
How funny is it that we're actually now live streaming the draft like we said we were going to?
It took us a while. It is the second round.
It's late in the second round too.
We are talking about it. We have 2 drafts going on at the same time. Totally different things.
They're about to announce. They're not about to announce Dallas. Don't take them. Don't take Tampa. Don't take. This motherfucker will be on the board for Tampa to select. Let's see who they take. Tampa. Did Tampa re-sign Antoine Winfield? I'm trying to think how their secondary looks because they might not even need a DB. Who are the Cowboys taking? They're about to announce it right now. Come on, don't take Tampa. Don't take Tampa. Okay, they're about to announce it right now. Let's see. They're not about to announce it right now. This is gonna take forever.
I love how the Packers have done it twice. That it's now like a system according to the Falcons.
I mean, I understand when the Packers did it because the Packers Favre was old. Rodgers is getting old. He is old now. He was getting old at that time. It makes no sense. They literally just signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year deal. I don't understand that.
It's like we're doing what the Packers do, but we didn't realize that they were old when that happened.
Tampa Bay
kind of fucked up.
Tampa Bay is on the clock, and Tampa is the best available player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess they feel like they'll get 4 good years out of Kirk Cousins, or maybe 2 or 3 good years out of Kirk Cousins, and then they'll go to Michael Penix. I guess I can get it from that standpoint. But I'm very happy that they took Michael Penix and did not take Roma Dunze. Thank you, Atlanta. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy. Definitely didn't make much sense, but
yeah,
I saw. What do you expect?
Yeah, I saw a meme today that said the dog's reaction, dogs in Georgia's reaction to the
with a left hand.
Name Michael.
No. Not again.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So are the Buccaneers? The pick is in. The pick is already in. Are they going to take Tampa? They saw who the best remaining guy was. Is like put the card in right now.
The draft room actually is just streaming us right now. They're like, this Frank guy keeps on bringing up this Tampa guy. Perhaps we should draft him.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. They're just they're just watching us live stream.
That's their war room.
Yeah.
You know, the Bears are actually watching the stream too. They're like, you know, this Frank guy said that we should trade this draft pick, but then we didn't.
We don't select to the third round, but if we do trade that pick, I wouldn't have no problem. We only got 4 picks this year, so if we can
This
trade down
Frank,
and get a
this Frank guy really wanted us to trade Caleb Williams. Perhaps we'll still do that.
no.
You said trade the pick.
Yeah, that was when we had Justin Fields, and we should have kept Justin
You said trade the pick,
Fields.
and we get the best of both worlds. They trade the pick, and you don't get Justin Fields.
Hey, just because you guys have Daniel Jones as your quarterback
We have
doesn't
the
mean
best
that.
quarterback in New York. His name's Daniel Jones.
You know what? Aaron Rodgers is old, and he was out for the season last year, and he's still better than Daniel Jones today.
Yeah, but let's see what if Aaron Rodgers can take 4 snaps before tearing another fucking body part.
I don't know if he could. I really don't know. The Jets did the right thing this offseason, including yesterday. They signed a couple O linemen. They drafted an O lineman yesterday. So they're doing the right thing. They're trying to keep their quarterback upright. But still, he's 40 years old, coming off a serious injury. You can't expect too much out of Rodgers this year.
You know, it's funny because last night in the Islander game, they said, "Oh, Matt Martin got a little hurt. He hasn't returned the bench." I'm like, "You mean it wasn't smart to start a injured old player tonight?"
You had to bring the mood down and bring up the game from yesterday again. I'm telling you, what a up and down night it was for me, man. I got to watch the Bears set their future up for years to come, but at the same time was watching the Islanders season die a slow, painful death. It was very didn't feel
Look,
it felt great, but it also didn't feel great. It was very weird night.
look, it's all good because everyone wants Lou to be fired, but as I tried to explain to everybody, it's never gonna happen.
I do not want Lou fired. This is not
Lou
Lou
is
Lamoriello's fault. Lou
Lou
Lamoriello's
isn't going anywhere.
Lou Lamoriello has made the right moves for his team year after year, and yet they keep bashing him. Motherfucker, everybody acts like Bo Horvat's a nobody. Like, you went out and got Bo Horvat. That was a great trade.
Well, we could have used Anthony Beauvillier in the playoffs this year and last year.
He scored in Nashville.
I know. I was in the National Predator group, and for weeks I was like, "Guys, believe me, playoff Anthony Beauvillier, it's different. I swear he's not shit. He's not complete shit. Just wait until the playoffs, guys. I swear he's good."
Okay, let's see what happens here with Tampa. I swear, if Bucs take this Tampa kid, I'm gonna laugh. They just got
If they
back.
don't,
What were you saying?
if they don't, then I'll cry.
Oh, here comes somebody to the podium. So they're about to announce it.
Tom Brady's going to announce he's coming back to the NFL.
Oh, it's William Golston who is announcing this pick. Super Bowl champion.
The 2002 Bucs.
I think the 2021.
It's kind of a weird
2020
person to bring out for a pick.
No, they took Chris Braswell, an edge rusher. Oh man,
Not Chris Braswell.
the Buccaneers had a chance to do the most hilarious thing of the draft, and they failed. When's Tampa's next pick? That's what I want to know.
What can we do to get this Tampa kid still on the board?
He's apparently according to ESPN, he's the best available, but yet he hasn't been taken yet by 2 teams. At least 2 teams have passed up on him as the best available.
Ooh. They're getting they're gonna have the Dudley Boys announce draft picks now. Coming up
Interesting.
soon.
What Super Bowl? What Super Bowl were they a part of?
30. Super Bowl 30. That's what they were part of that one because of kind of sounds like 3D.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 33D.
I kind of jumped on that one. I had to work hard for that joke there.
The damn Packers are on the clock, and then it's Houston and Buffalo afterwards.
The Packer fans didn't really like who they drafted last night.
I know. Did you see the fan with the cheese head right after they announced the pick? Guy looked like his world was ending, and they had a Lions fan mocking him right in front of him.
Look, the NFC North is going to be very interesting this year.
Oh yeah, we got the best division in the league right now. Javion Bullard, safety to the Packers.
You can definitely make a case for that. NFC West is going to be the worst again.
Okay, probably.
Maybe the South.
Wasn't the South the worst division last year, or am I wrong?
Yeah, last season the South was because it was like the Panthers somehow still had life in like week 16.
Yeah, that's wild.
Despite tanking and helping out the Bears the whole season.
Thank you, Carolina. Nothing like winning a game and helping your draft status at the same time. When we beat them on Thursday night, that was awesome.
Look, I think both teams are pretty happy with how the outcome, how that outcome of the trade went. They have the quarterback who they feel like is the future in Bryce Young, and you guys feel like you have the quarterback of the future.
Yeah, but we also got the quarterback of the future. We got our offensive lineman of the future in Darnell Wright. We got a cornerback who can be a cornerstone of our defensive defensive backfield for a long time, Tariq Stevenson. We got a wide receiver in DJ Moore. I think we're winning this trade a lot more than Carolina is. And so far, I know he had no weapons around him last year, but so far, Bryce Young hasn't shown that he can be a elite quarterback. They did draft a receiver, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got a weapon now. We'll see.
Side note, I'm watching the freaking. They just hyped up on Fox the Mets and Cardinals.
Yeah, that's
literally. Yeah, Mets and Cardinals on Fox, and literally the highlights that they showed was just the Mets getting their asses escaped by the Dodgers and the Phillies.
Fuck Fox, man.
I'm like, come on, guys, that's. Hey, you know what they're gonna do? They're like, well, folks, welcome to the Fox broadcast, and just in case you want a reminder of some history here, here's the 06 Game 7
of
the NLCS. There's Carlos Beltran striking out, and if you zoom in on this elderly Met fan's face right here, you can actually see the moment that all hope left his face. This was actually the start.
Blake Fisher, an offensive lineman, to Houston, Buffalo, Detroit, and Baltimore the next 3 picks. So Tampa's still not anywhere near it, but Tampa is still available for them whenever they pick next. Hopefully they trade up and nab them. They trade up to get.
I can see the Fox broadcast bringing in Adam Wainwright and fucking Beltran. Wainwright's like, so Carlos, are we cool? Like, oh yeah. So why didn't you swing out my pitch in 2006? Oh, well, you see, I actually knew that the Mets were going to suck, so I purposely did not swing. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you, Met fans! Ha ha! And then I helped the Astros cheat in 2017.
Like I said, Beltran was right to not swing at that. If he swings at it, he rolls it over. It's an easy out. The game's over.
I'd rather that, though. I still rather going out on a ground ball on the off chance that he throws it away.
No, I'd rather that pitch miss and be ball 4. to bring in a run. That was our best chance in that moment when he put that. He just
He
put
should
that pitch perfectly. There was
he should have
nothing.
bunted.
Well,
Suicide squeeze, and if
so
our season ends, our season ends at that point.
the
Adam
best
Wainwright would have never seen it come.
the best hope was for that pitch to miss. That was our best hope. The no hope, but that pitch missing. He could not swing at that pitch.
You
That was
know,
a nasty curveball, man.
I think it was 2012. The Long Island Ducks won like their third or second title at home on a walk-off suicide squeeze.
Really?
It's like the most craziest thing because the fan cam footage is like, what the fuck is he doing? To oh my fucking god, they won! They won the fucking championship. I'm like, damn, those are some big ass balls there, buddy.
Yeah.
But
They're showing the best available again. TJ Tampa, still the best available.
TJ Tampa. So, are you ready for the Utah Yeti? The
That is,
Utah Yeti.
just call them the Utah Hockey Jazz. Come on, man.
Bring back the Thrashers.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. But come on, you got
The,
the New York Football Giants. Why can't you have the Utah Hockey Jazz? There's no reason. There's no reason, by the way, to call them the New York Football Giants anymore, seeing that the Giants baseball team relocated to San Francisco. But yeah, call them the Utah Hockey Jazz.
we need the Utah Jets.
Because they are the original Jets.
Well, actually, no. I guess technically not because I think the Arizona Coyotes owner now owns the history of the Coyotes. Therefore, he now owns the history of the Jets, and the Jets don't own their own history because their history is the Thrashers. It's the most. It's like the most convoluted shit ever. Technically, the Jets aren't the Jets; they're the Thrashers, and the Coyotes are the Jets.
That's wild. It is wild, man.
No, those are the North Stars. You mean Dallas?
Buffalo is about to pick. Hopefully, they do not take Tampa.
The Kansas City Scouts, formerly known as the Islanders.
My gosh, I would hope that would not have been the name. That's a horrible name.
That was like the original name of the Kansas City team there. So they probably would have just done that.
Cole Bishop, a safety from Utah, by the way. His college was Utah. He's going to Buffalo, and now Detroit is on the clock. There has been a run on defensive backs, so TJ Tampa might be coming off the board soon. So the Bucs need to trade up and make this move, man.
Did you see what Utah did for their new team?
What do they do?
When the players got off the flight to help like promote the shit because Utah fans don't really know that they have a hockey team coming. they had like kids from local schools show up and support, like, welcome to Utah. Like they're trying to put like the most positive spin possible. Like, don't worry, I hope you like it in Utah. Fuck hockey in Arizona. If we could go to Arizona, we'd tell all those young kids who liked this team, go fuck yourself.
Lions,
Fuck them kids.
Lions, Ravens, and 49ers, your next three picks. So still no Tampa in sight. They need to trade up. The pick is already in for Detroit. And oh wow, Barry Sanders coming out to announce it with somebody else. I'm not sure who that is. Some old guy with Barry Sanders. And fuck the Lions. I'll just say that right now.
Yeah, I can't believe Arizona's going to get another hockey team before they add another Canadian team.
That's wild.
Fuck you, Quebec.
The NHL's just like, well, they ain't winning any cups in this country. Why would we add more teams? Oh,
But you know,
that's the mayor of Detroit with Barry Sanders.
but you know what's really fucky is that if the Avalanche had just waited one more year to move,
They would have
they would
won.
have had that. They would have had that cup.
And it would have been Wah again.
Wah wah wah, Mr. Stanley.
Who's Detroit taking here? I guess the mayor of Detroit is announcing it. Ernest Rankshaw Jr., a corner. So again, I'm telling you, run on defensive backs right now. Tampa Bay got to trade up to get this Tampa kid, man. I'm telling you. You can't let this go by the wayside. You can't let an opportunity like this to draft a guy whose last name, the name of the team will literally be on the back of his jersey. Tampa.
Yeah, well, always know who he's playing for.
Who's this kid? Tampa.
Oh,
No, I didn't
it's
say
Tampa.
No, I didn't say who he's playing for. I'm saying who is he? Tampa.
Well, you know, if the Cardinals draft him and the Cardinals versus the Buccaneers, he could actually use that to his advantage because he can line up on offense and defense and confuse the Buccaneers. Well, he has the name Tampa on him. I thought he was just wearing a different color jersey.
That's crazy. So Baltimore and San Francisco, the hot pick for the Super Bowl this past season is the next two teams picking. Everybody wanted that rematch of 2012. Didn't get it.
No, but they will this year probably.
Kansas City is after San Francisco. Ravens pick is already in. The
Yeah,
Buccaneers have to trade up with San Francisco, man, and just hope that the Ravens don't take Tampa here.
the Ravens are probably going to end up winning the Super Bowl.
You forgot that Caleb Williams plays in this league, bro.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that they have Lamar Jackson and King Henry.
We have a defense that can slow down Lamar Jackson and King Henry.
Yeah, but you're not the 85 Bears. That was the correct answer. The correct answer was the 85 Chicago Bears.
It's not the 85 defense, but it's still damn good offense. We got a much better offense than what the 85 team has. We don't need our defense to be 85. We just need them to be great. And they are great.
Perhaps you guys can hire Bill Belichick next year.
My goodness, I would not hate that. I tell you that right now. I would.
He's actually probably going to end up going to the Giants.
That'd be interesting.
No, because he's like, oh yeah, no, because even though he was with the Patriots, because he got to start with the Giants. That's where he won his first 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I still like the Giants. Maybe one day I'll come back there in some capacity.
I'm telling you, that'd be a great story. Roger Rosengarten to the Ravens, offensive tackle out of Washington.
Ravens legend, soon to be legend.
The Tampa has to trade up with San Francisco here and just take Tampa. Come on, man. But and he's good friends with who's the Giants coach, because they were on the same coaching.
Brian Daboll.
No. They were on the same coaching staff. Bill and Bill. There is a trade. Hold on, there is a trade. Niners are trading the pick to Kansas City. Kansas City moving up one spot.
Now they're going to take Tampa.
What is They did a 30 for 30. They did a 30 for 30 on the two coaches, Bill and Bill. They were the coach.
Bill Parcells.
Yeah, Parcells. He's good friends with Bill Parcells. So maybe he wants to be the head coach of the team that Bill Parcells was the head coach of.
Well, he was on his he was the special
I know.
teams
Yeah,
coordinator.
that's what I'm saying. He was on the coaching staff with him, but
Bill Belichick was on the sidelines when he sent out that the field goal block unit as the Bills went right. So I'm like, I did that. That was I used my voodoo magic to make that ball go right. And then I
how,
decided, you know what? I'm gonna join the Bears. I'm gonna join the Patriots and ruin the Bills' lives even more.
yeah. How does he not get credit for that? His special teams did all they could to make that ball go wide right.
Yeah, as it turns out, doing actually worked.
It
You know
actually
what? It was that. It was all the wind from everyone going, go that way.
So Kansas City, San Francisco, and Carolina are your next three picks. They're about to announce Kansas City's pick. Who are they trading up one spot to get here? Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers have a chance to do the funniest thing in the draft, and they failed to do it. Now they need to trade up if the Chiefs don't take Tampa here. Kingsley Suamataia, tackle from BYU, going to Kansas City. So Tampa is still on the board for the Buccaneers to come take.
That's crazy.
At this point, I guess teams are just selecting a position of need, not best available. And maybe these are teams that just don't need a cornerback. But there was a run on defensive back. That's right. There was a run on defensive backs just a minute ago, and nobody took Tampa. He's the best available according to Mel Kiper. So San Francisco, Carolina. Who's after Carolina? Arizona. Arizona's after Carolina. San Francisco, Carolina, and Arizona, your next three picks. We're still in the second round. This is pick 64.
This is ridiculous.
I need to know when the Buccaneers. Let me see if I can pull up the Buccaneers' social media and see where their next pick is. Oh, the pick is in already for San Fran. Let me see the Buccaneers' Facebook page. They're going to a commercial, so we're not going to see this pick for a few minutes here. The guy who Caleb Williams replaced is the best available quarterback right now, Spencer Rattler. Okay, their next pick is the 89th pick, so they have to trade up at some point to get this dude.
Holla, holla, holla.
Caleb Williams is going to wear 18. Do you remember who the last Bears quarterback to wear 18 was?
No, who?
Kyle Orton.
Bears legend.
Yes, Kyle Orton.
I can't believe the unretired Kyle Orton's number and gave it to Caleb Williams.
Never retired. They never retired it.
No.
The last
come on.
time.
When you think of,
Hey, I like Kyle Orton. He was a good, serviceable quarterback. He was a serviceable backup who can, with the defense we had back then, would win us games. He wouldn't lose us games. Put it that way. He's a game manager, a very solid game manager. So I ain't got no hate.
when you think of Bears quarterbacks, you think of the greats like Rex Gross, Kyle Orton, Mitch Trubisky.
See, your Wi-Fi is acting up just because you mentioned Mitch Trubisky.
Bears legend, Big Dick Mitch.
Caleb Williams is about to change the narrative on Bears quarterbacks. Let me tell you that right now.
Was there a narrative before?
There was a narrative that our quarterback history is really bad, which is true. But I'm saying he's about to change that.
I mean, you had Jay Cutler. He was pretty good.
Cuddy was good, but that he wasn't good enough to give us an elite quarterback.
It is pretty wild that like Rex Grossman got to play the Super Bowl, but Jay Cutler didn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, if Cutler was on that 06 team, they would have won the Super Bowl.
I don't know. That was a pretty good Colts team.
It was, no doubt. But I think we had
that Super Bowl is historic for the kickoff return, it being in the rain, and the fact that the Bears went from the highest highs to the in a matter of minutes.
Hey, look who's announcing the Niners pick. Spice Adams, Anthony Adams, Bears legend, member of the 2010 NFC North champions team, about to announce the 49ers pick. Shout out to Spice, man. He works with the team too. They used to have a show on Fox 32 Chicago, which for some reason ended, I think. Called Inside the Bears, which Anthony Adams was a host of. He's announcing the pick, and the pick is Bernardo Green, a cornerback. So TJ Tampa is supposed to be the best available, and he's a cornerback. We've had at least 2 or 3 corners come off the board since I went live, and ever since I've been live, he's been the best available. Which is weird. I guess these teams don't think they don't agree with Mel Kiper.
They're very confused by his last name.
Tampa, like where's San Francisco? Why would we take Tampa?
Why are we drafting this guy named Tampa? Why would we draft him in Soul City?
I'm telling you, the Buccaneers have to trade up. The Panthers are on the clock here. The Buccaneers have to trade up right here and come get Tampa. Oh, there's a trade. There's a trade. Carolina is trading the pick to the Jets.
Oh, damn, that sucks for us all.
Are the Jets coming to get Tampa?
The Jets have traded Aaron Rodgers to get Tampa. The quarterback of the future is no more.
He's not the quarterback of the future.
Aaron Rodgers is.
He might not even be good enough to be the quarterback right now at his age, coming off a serious injury.
The Rangers are winning.
The Capitals are not even. The Capitals are going to get swept in that series, man.
Look. If we're going to get swept, I want the Capitals to be swept because I don't want us to be the only team that gets swept this year.
Yeah. Well, like I said, after we're done with this, I'm gonna head straight to YouTube and watch that Red Sox '04 World Series film for a little good mojo going into tomorrow. Don't forget
It's time to cowboy up.
tomorrow's the day game.
Yeah, which means we're definitely going to lose.
We'll see.
We have literally everything going against us. We're not playing good, and it's a day game on the weekend. Like you couldn't script a worse scenario for this team.
It's Jets, Arizona, and Washington left. The next three here.
Let's see how the Predators.
Oh, are they playing right now? What time is it? Oh, it's
They're playing. They're playing tonight. They're losing to the Canucks 2-0 after two.
Gosh. Oh wow! After two, what time did that game start?
Probably 7. Probably right around the Rangers.
West Coast game starting at 7. That's weird.
Or 8. Because they're only done with the second, and the Rangers are halfway through the third.
Yeah.
And that's a Central game.
Yeah, that's weird that was.
That's Central time.
Yeah.
For Nashville. That sucks for them, but some of the Predator fans group, and they were complaining after they beat the Canucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, it could be so much worse.
Yeah.
Believe me. I'm an Islander fan. You could blow a 3-goal lead in the third period and somehow find a way to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, you have to bring that up and just make the.
They're like, oh, don't worry, y'all. It's okay. You guys will come back. I'm like, you don't know us like I know us.
What's going on here? When are they going to announce the Jet selection? It literally says Jet selection on the screen.
Because they're flying Aaron Rodgers out so he can put on the Panthers jersey.
That's funny.
Panthers country, let's ride.
They're trading up to draft Spencer Rattler. He's going to be Aaron Rodgers' replacement. Did you see the meme for Zach Wilson now that he's a Bronco?
Broncos country, let's cry.
No, Broncos country, let's ride your mother.
Look, I feel bad for that kid.
Yeah.
He was unwanted here.
Jets legend announcing the pick, Braylon Edwards. Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a Jets fan. Why did I even bring that up?
I hate the Jets.
Yeah, I was bringing that up to you to see how you would react, how you feel about Braylon Edwards, but I forgot. For some reason, my mind thought you were a Jet fan for a quick second.
No, I like watching my team win championships within the last 20 years.
Malachi Corley, wide receiver, Western Kentucky, to the Jets. So the Jets traded up for a receiver. It's time for the Buccaneers to trade up for Tampa.
Malachi.
I have no idea if I said that right.
You probably did. But imagine being hit by a guy named Malachi.
He's a receiver.
Imagine getting clowned on by a guy named Malachi.
He's looking good in these highlights, but everybody looks good in their own highlights. He had a career 259 receptions, which is a Western Kentucky school record. So a lot of people, a lot of Western Kentucky's opponents got clowned on this guy.
That doesn't sound like much of an achievement.
Cardinals, Commanders, and New England. Next 3 picks. Cardinals pick is already in. Jets have a bald guy who looks like Brian DeBall in their draft room. Did you guys just make a trade with the Jets that I don't know about? Jets got this big guy standing right on the Jets draft room logo. He's a big bald guy, looks just like Brian DeBall. Just make
His name is Dayball.
Dayball, whatever the hell his name is.
Mr. Caleb William.
I think Tampa actually traded down at some point because 85 was supposed to be their next pick. I think it said on their social media, and ESPN just said they have 93 as their next pick. Cardinals only need, according to ESPN, is corner. So this might be Tampa. Weren't you saying too that watch if he goes to the Cardinals? You said
Yes. Are you feeling comfortable with your wide receiver Rom?
Rome. Yeah, you damn right. So
No, Rom. His name is Rom.
no, his name is not Rome. They did
It's
not
Rom.
take the Cardinals did not take Tampa. They took a running back, Trey Benson.
Okay, Mister. I can't say Brian Dayball's name right. I won't say Rom's name right.
I don't know if you like the ball or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know if you even like him.
Dayball.
He just got traded to the Jets. He's literally in their war room, standing on the New York Jets war room logo.
Well, you see, there you go. He's already breaking one of their rules. He's stepping on their logo for bad luck.
The logo's against the wall, and he was standing like close to the wall. That's
what we don't get. We don't get anymore. We don't get players who look disappointed after the drafted.
yeah.
Like imagine Caleb Williams gets drafted, and yesterday he's like, I don't want to be a Bear. I don't want to be here. This sucks. I'm going back to the college.
It would make absolutely.
I don't want to.
It would make absolutely no sense for any quarterback not wanting to come to the team. Maybe last year, if the Bears drafted a quarterback last year and that quarterback said, "I don't want to play for this team," it would have made sense because we didn't have an offense.
I had deep dish once. It didn't really agree with my stomach, so I'm gonna ask to be traded out of the team.
The Commanders are on the clock. O-line and corner are their needs, so this could be Tampa. Sadly,
I've had New York and Chicago pizza. Please trade me to one of the New York teams.
Troy Vincent, who was a Madden franchise mode legend for me in I think it was Madden 03. I traded for him, and he was a freaking beast for me. Brandon Cole.
I like his name.
Yeah, Troy. Brandon Coleman, a guard to the Commanders. So Tampa is still there for the taking for the Buccaneers.
I wonder if he goes by Tro as a nickname.
Oh, I see what it is now. Tampa has two third-round picks. They have 89 and 90. What did I say earlier? 95?
95.
92. So they can trade both of those third-round picks to New England right now and take Tampa. They have the ammo to make this trade. They have two third-round picks. Well, the Patriots have picked already, so the pick is already in. There's no trade coming.
Yeah, by the second round, pretty much everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah. This is pick 68. The Bears are going to be on the clock real soon, so I guess I'll stay on here for the Bears pick. Oh, the Giants are coming up too soon. New England, then LA, the Chargers, and then Giants at 70.
Oh man, I hope we trade back one pick.
Who's 71?
Trade ahead one pick. I mean.
Oh, to jump ahead of the.
I want to be 16. I want to be 69.
Nice.
We're gonna fuck you with this one.
What if the Giants take take Tampa?
That would be great.
Wide receiver and O line are the Patriots' needs, so we should be good here in terms of Tampa still being on the board.
Now, what would you have done if the Bears had drafted Drake May?
I would have been pissed. I've said it on live a couple of times already. You do not trade Justin Fields unless you are drafting Caleb Williams.
But Drake May's probably good too.
Maybe he is, but I will see. I wanted to keep Justin Fields regardless. I didn't
I
really,
know.
but yeah. But when it came down to they traded him, then it's like, okay, if you're getting Caleb Williams, then fine. And they did get Caleb Williams, so I'm happy. But if they took Drake May, then why the hell didn't you just keep Fields?
And now he's a backup in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Drake May for a second. I was like, who the hell's the Patriots quarterback then?
Tom Brady coming out of retirement.
He's not going to be the backup for long. I'm telling you this right now.
No, they're going to ride with Russell Wilson.
Steelers country, let's ride.
Steelers country, let's weld.
29-38 in 4 seasons since Tom Brady left.
Good. He ran because he was afraid of the Giants.
That would make no sense. He ran and left to the NFC because he's afraid of the Giants.
He's afraid of losing to us in the Super Bowl again, so he ran to the NFC where he couldn't lose to us again in the Super Bowl.
Where he could lose in the NFC title game.
Yes, but that's less embarrassing than the Super Bowl.
If that would have happened, they would have said he's 0-3 in the playoffs against the Giants, so that would be pretty bad.
Imagine being sick. Imagine being 18-0 and not winning.
That's one of the most embarrassing losses. And that's taking nothing away from that Giants team, but that's an embarrassing loss to go undefeated all the way up in the Super Bowl and then lose in the Super Bowl. That's very embarrassing.
And you know what the best part is? They have a freaking banner for it at Gillette Stadium.
I mean, they're the only team that ever goes 16-0, so I get it. You know that.
Yeah, they have an 18-1 banner. I want to go there one day and be like, hey, who's that one?
They should have made the banner 16-0 and just 16-0 regular season instead of 18-1. That makes it look bad.
I wonder who that one is.
Okay, so who are the Patriots going to take here? Tampa has to trade up with the Chargers here. They have to.
Tom Brady Jr.
What is he, like 3?
Start him young.
The Patriots select Drew Bledsoe as an apology to him. We let Tom Brady take your job, so we're going to bring you back at like 60, 70 years old.
Bills legend.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on the Bills, right?
Yeah.
Is he also on the Cowboys?
I don't think so. Bledsoe's next move after Brady took his job was to go to the Bills. And I think he handed Tom Brady his worst loss as a Patriot, like the very next season.
Yeah.
I know it was against the Bills. It was against the Bills. I'm not sure if Bledsoe was their quarterback, but he had to be because it was like the next season.
Look, we all have the Jets to blame for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If they didn't hit Drew Bledsoe on the perfect spot, Tom Brady wouldn't have come out and
not only that, but the guy who saw everything in Tom Brady was going to be the Jets head coach. And he said, no, fuck it. I'm not going to the Jets. He signed, and
I
then,
ain't
like,
going here.
yeah. So the Jets could have had Tom Brady.
They could have. I mean, anybody could have. He was picked in the sixth round.
Yeah. Caden Wallace, offensive tackle to the Patriots.
Who did your Bears draft instead of drafting Tom Brady?
I don't want to talk about it. Well, first of all, we got Brian Urlacher and Mike Brown in that draft. So, yeah, we did pretty good in 2000.
Yeah, I think my Giants probably picked really late because that was the year we made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, that was before the Super Bowl, though.
Mm.
Because this was coming off Tennessee and St. Louis. The Mike Jones. Who is Mike Jones Super Bowl? 281-330-8004. Rams are Super Bowl champs because I made a tackle.
Yeah, but the 99-2000 season, because the first Patriots Super Bowl win was with the Super Bowl logo post 9/11.
Right.
And that would have had to been 02. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he didn't play his first year. That would be 2000.
Yeah.
He didn't play that year. That was the year it was Giants Ravens. Okay, Chargers are picking already. That was quick. Chargers are picking already. Chargers, Giants. Your Giants are up next, by the way. Chargers, Giants, and the Cardinals again. So there's still a chance that Tampa goes to the Cardinals like you predicted. Sort of predicted.
Let me just text my good friend Brian Dable. Who to pick?
He's in the Jets war room. He's in the Jets war room. I'm telling you.
Look, he's just doing incognito. He's just spying on them. He's gonna Nancy Kerrigan, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, Junior Colson, a linebacker from Michigan, from the place where the NFL draft currently is being held. So the Giants have a chance. Your Giants have a chance to be the guy to take the guy who's been best available for like a whole hour right now.
Tampa.
I know you guys drafted a safety earlier today. Do you guys need a corner?
I don't know what the fuck. We need an offensive line. That's what we fucking need.
See, I don't even know if the Bucs need a corner, but I don't care. They have to take this kid.
Look, maybe he can be Mr. Irrelevant.
Do the Buccaneers pick last? I don't think they do. That would be a steep
well for him.
That would be a steep fall to go from best available early in the second round to falling all the way to Mr. Irrelevant. That would be very steep.
Look, being Mr. Irrelevant isn't a death sentence anymore.
Not to Brock Purdy, not to who's the kicker who sadly passed away? The kick for Suckup. Ryan Suckup, right? He was Mr. Irrelevant. I don't know if he passed away. I think I'm thinking of another guy. He was a Titans kicker for a long time, and that guy, whoever I'm thinking of, passed away. But I know Suckup was Mr. Irrelevant. He was like the first great Mr. Irrelevant. And now, of course, he's being overshadowed because the next great, the more recent great Mr. Irrelevant plays quarterback. So, of course, the kicker is going to be overshadowed by a quarterback.
Well, unless you're Pat McAfee, no one really cares about a kicker.
He's a punter.
Kicker, punter. He wanted to be a quarterback.
I'm sure he could have been.
I think that's what he started out as. Like, they asked him what.
Team needs just for a show. You guys need a corner, according to Mel Cleaver. Corner and quarterback, according to Mel Kiper. By the way, best available quarterback. Best available quarterback. I will laugh if the Giants draft this guy because I will rag on you. Because if Spencer Rattler is the best available quarterback, if the Giants take him, I'm gonna laugh because Caleb Williams took that man's job. Tiki Barber's announcing the pick, by the way.
Yeah, good on Tiki. Tiki's a bit of a dick, but it's kind of a dick, but
he's still a damn good running back for you guys.
Yeah, he's better than that treacherous piece of fucking shit.
I'm telling you, if they take Spencer, I'm going to rag on you for Andrew Phillips, cornerback, Kentucky. So again, another cornerback just passed Tampa, who's been the best available for like an hour and a half now. And there's been like 4 cornerbacks taken. And this guy's
Anders Phillips.
Andrew. A-N-D-R-U. A-N-D-R-U.
Is it like an Anders Lee situation where we're gonna have to deal with people saying it like so many different ways?
I guess so. 69 tackles, 2.5 tackle for loss, 10 pass breakups. That's career numbers. He's coming out of Kentucky. Oh, that's a good pass breakup right there. I'm a big corner guy, so I can appreciate PBUs. I appreciate PBUs.
It's like what's it called? I hear people say Anders Lee. I'm like, that's not right. I'm pretty sure it's Anders. He's American.
You can't spell Islanders without Anders.
Yeah, it's like, it's Anders Lee. Oh yeah.
I did not know the Cardinals got Bilal Nichols. Wow. Shout out Bilal Nichols. He was pretty good for us for a couple of years. Pretty underrated player on that 2018 defense. The Cardinals are on the clock again, and they're about to pick. Are they going to take? No, Isaiah Adams, offensive tackle out of Illinois. We're getting close to our pick, so I at least want to stay on. I at least want to stay on for our pick.
I hope the Bears draft Tampa.
We don't need corn. We don't need any corners. We got Jalen Johnson, Tariq Stevenson.
I hope the Bears draft the
Kyler Gordon,
the other quarterback.
No, I hope you guys trade up, get back in the second round, and take Spencer Rattler. In fact, you want to trade up to get that 75th pick. We pick at 75. Give us all the picks you got, and you can have Spencer Rattler.
No, you guys pick Spencer Rattler, and then to make Caleb Williams feel comfortable, he can be the backup.
No.
If Caleb Williams throws 1 interception, then you can bench him and put in the Spencer again.
The Panthers are on the card. It's Panthers, Dallas, Atlanta, and then us.
You're gonna. Yesterday I was watching the draft for my picks, and just to see if Tony Khan would sell the neck brace.
Yeah, he did.
And the Jaguars, they trade away their pick. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
But he did. It was silly as fuck.
Yeah.
In the neck brace.
Look, I personally kind of liked it, but I wish he would have sold like his neck actually being hurt instead of just having a fucking neck brace on.
The Panthers need a center and an edge. So,
oh god,
that means this dude Tampa, who's been the best available for like an hour and a half, still is going to be best available after this pick most likely. And they're in another damn commercial. So the pick's already. I hate when the pick is in and they go to a commercial. At some point, normally like in the 3rd round, they start having the announce of the pick go through during commercials, which is annoying.
Like I feel bad for those people.
Yeah.
This is your big moment, and it's not even on TV.
Yeah, wasn't you know who was a commercial pick? Who's the Nuggets star?
Oh yeah, that's right. Dakota Jokelet.
Djokovic, yeah. He was drafted during a Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a legendary commercial pick. They need to look back at ESPN's archives and find like legendary commercial picks. Djokovic is the only one I know of.
Yeah, I mean, even freaking Tom Brady was televised pick, and he was a sixth round.
Yeah, I'm sure he was a commercial pick. You think maybe?
No, they had him. They had his pick. Had him live.
Oh, they did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they cut like immediately after he was drafted. They had like Mel Kiper be like, "This kid's good.
Oh
He's out
yeah.
of I think it was Michigan. He came out of.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because not Jones. Rogers came out of Cal. So
Yeah. Um, I have watched like first round drafts on YouTube. I've never gone that deep to watch like sixth round or anything like that.
no, it's just like the draft announcement, like Tom Brady, the Patriots have selected with like I think it was like the 199th pick, Tom Brady,
Yeah.
Michigan quarterback, Tom Brady, Michigan.
I was watching a little bit of the '95 draft the other day because that was the Warren Sapp draft where Jet fans thought they were gonna take him, and they ended up drafting Kyle Brady, and the crowd was pissed. But yeah, Warren Sapp fell because somebody made up some bullshit rumor that Warren Sapp failed a lot of drug tests. And well, Tampa Bay built a Super Bowl off those failed drug tests, those fake ass failed drug tests.
Yeah,
They got sapped that year, and then I think in the second round, or either that they had two first rounds, I don't know. They got Derek Brooks. They legitimately built that 2002 Super Bowl defense in that draft.
yeah, it helps that Super Bowl was a little fakakta.
Oh, they knew what Oakland back then. They were Oakland, what they were going to
Yeah,
do because of who their head coach was. Jerry Rice was it Rice? He was on that Oakland team, right? Yeah,
I
he was
think.
on the field. Moose, 2006 Bears legend Musa Muhammad about to announce the Panthers pick here. Jerry Rice was on the field at one point, and like after a play, he was like, "What the hell is going on here?" Like that summed up the Super Bowl for Oakland that year. Trayvon Wallace, linebacker out of Kentucky. So TJ Tampa is still available. Dude's been best available for like almost 2 hours. Well, we've been on for 2 hours, and it had to be like 30 minutes into the stream that I turned on the draft, and I almost immediately went live. So this guy, at least for an hour and a half, has been the best available.
We need this kid to be drafted.
Yeah. Dallas, Atlanta, and then us. Next three picks.
I feel like they have months to prepare for this draft. They should already have the picks in at this point.
Yeah, well. You want to know something? I was watching a video of Ryan Pace calling Caleb Williams, and Ryan Pace actually told Caleb Williams that the NFL told Ryan Pace that they have to hold the pick. They can't give it until the 5 minute mark. So that's one thing for the first overall pick. So I don't know if that's a new thing or it was every year. But for anybody who was complaining that the Bears were waiting too long when we already knew who they were taking, well, there's why. Which I guess they want to do the open.
Oh
They
wow!
want the analysts to go over everything. I don't know.
I'm
Dallas
a,
was that?
I said I'm ahead of you. I'm watching on the Bleacher Report, and you guys are on the clock for me.
Oh, you are ahead of me. Definitely. Dallas is taking Cooper Beebe. Let me see something. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Atlanta pick is in. Maybe that's why you're seeing that we're on the clock. Because as soon as the pick gets put in, the draft will tell you like who's on the clock next.
Yeah, I already know who they just drafted.
Don't tell me. I want to see it. I want to see it as it happens.
Tom Brady.
Atlanta is selecting. That'd be funny if they take Spencer Ratliff. Just piss off Kirk Cousins even more. Spencer Ratliff. That's. I think I could just call him Spencer Ratliff. Braylon Trice, an edge. Okay, we're on the clock. We are on the clock, baby. Here we go. I think I'm kind of pissed that Atlanta just took an edge. We need an edge. I'm hoping to go edge here, but it could be O line. It's edge or O line. They might if they're looking for a center. But I don't know. They did make a trade to get Bates from Buffalo. He might be the starting center this year.
This is gonna be like the watch along for hockey because I'm gonna know the outcome before you do. Like if I start going crazy, it's because well you'll find out. And then, oh my god, guess who they drafted? Caleb Williams again. They've traded the first overall pick to move up to the 77th pick.
That would be moving down. That would be moving down to the 77th pick.
They're moved down to the 70s. We have traded the first overall pick for Mr. Irrelevant.
I wouldn't be surprised if we moved down here. For one, our biggest need just got taken on edge. But also, we only have 4 picks in this draft, so I would not be mad if we trade down.
The Bears are like, we're going to trade Caleb Williams and draft a quarterback as Mr. Irrelevant because it worked out for the 49ers. Why not us?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So what they said that that what you guys needed entering the draft was a quarterback, a wide receiver, an edge, and
a center.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got
defensive tackle too. They needed an offensive tackle and a defensive tackle.
Well, that depends on how they feel about the kid they took in the 5th round last year to be the 3 technique. They might like it. He wasn't bad last year. I don't know why his name is escaping me at the moment. But we'll see what happens with him. He didn't look that bad last year, so I don't know if defensive tackle is going to be the pick. It's got to be edge or center, and more likely edge than center. Unless trade down, which I would not have a problem with.
They're just showing who the best available is right now, and I'm not seeing our boy Tampa there.
You're looking at somebody who isn't Mel Kiper then, right?
Oh, the pick is in.
Yeah. Oh, I see that too. See, I'm seeing it right now. Best available, TJ Tampa.
Oh, wow. Good luck with this last name.
Okay, we'll see. I'm trying to see the best available with somebody with a big ass name. Let's see. Haven't seen anybody. Oh, the best edge name's Camara, so that's not a name I'd have a problem with. So, but again, nobody's going by Mel's best available because his best available's been available for like nearly 2 hours. So
that poor kid must be like, I'm the best available. Why aren't I being drafted?
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I remember
he's in the green room like Aaron Rodgers was.
I remember one year we drafted a guy named Kasim Green. It was either him or we also drafted a guy named Washington that year. It was one of the two. And they were whichever one it was like best available for like a whole hour. I was like, oh man, imagine if the Bears pick comes around, we end up taking him. And we ended up taking the guy. And he really wasn't that good. It showed why he was best available for nearly an hour. Will the same thing happen to this poor guy, Tampa? For his sake, I hope not. There we go, baby. Caleb, no, get that JJ McCarthy kid off the screen. Fuck him. All right. Here we go. Who we taking? Peanut's making this pick too. I remember I saw on Facebook that he was going to announce it. Let's see him. Where there he is, Peanut, one of the greatest Bears of all time. He's on my TV, and then he's literally right above the TV. I don't know if you can see that pennant, but it's him. Okay, Karan Amagaji. The only reason why I was able to say the last name was because Peanut just said it. He's an offensive tackle out of Yale. And guess what they played right after Peanut announced the pick?
What?
They started playing Narcos. Unless I was hearing things, I'm pretty sure I was just hearing that. Let me rewind.
Yeah, when I said go look at that last name.
I was right. Yeah, they played Narcos right after the Bears, and that's legit. That's lit. Oh boy, so he suffered a partially torn quad.
Oh boy,
That's said in 23. Oh boy,
picked a real winner there.
I don't agree with going tackle. I think we should have went edge.
Looks like this draft is a bust.
Oh hell no! This draft is. No, I don't care what they do with the fourth round pick. That's literally their only pick left. This draft is
tell everybody.
No, this draft is a win for the first two picks.
Time to have a fire sale.
No. Denver's on the clock. Do they take Tampa?
I'd be insulted if they didn't.
I think Tampa would be insulted. That guy's been insulted for like 2 hours now.
Mel says I'm the best available, but I don't feel the best available.
Who in the hell is Mel Kiper anyway? Rest in peace to Bill. Oh gosh, why am I forgetting? Bill Tobin, yeah, the architect of the '85 team. Rest in peace to him. He had one of the greatest draft moments of all time with that line. Who in the hell is Mel Kiper? How crazy is it? He passes away only a few days before the draft, dude. Another edge gets taken, so we could have had that guy.
Our team has made the draft picks.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta say, I would trade down with that fourth round pick. Hopefully, get maybe a fifth and a sixth. Get some extra picks.
Perhaps.
All right, so you want to call it a night?
Let's call it a night. What a great night it was.
Hopefully, hopefully somehow we get a win tomorrow and spark something.
Yes, hopefully we're not doing a series recap talking talking about the Islanders game 4 just decided to not play at all.
Yeah.
Kyle McLean showed up, but Andrew, I can't even bitch about Andrews Lee because he's been one of the best quarterback, one of the
He
best
one of the best quarter. He is a former football player.
that he was playing. He played quarterback for up in Minnesota.
You bash Hendersley all the time, yet meanwhile he's still one of our best players. He scored 20
Yeah,
goals this year. He always gets
I bashed him, but he's been doing good in the playoffs, so I'm very glad of
he's
that.
been doing good. He did solid in the regular season too. He always
He's
gets
too
great at
slow. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know if he gives his best effort.
Mike Riley has been our best defenseman. I'll say that defensively.
He was a better goaltender than Sorokin was last night.
Yeah.
Could you picture like what's going through Ilya's head as he's walking? I walked in down the street, the boulevard of broken dreams.
Like I said, I feel terrible for Sorokin right now. Well, he's still on the board, by the way. The Tampa guy. Trade. Hold on. If Tampa trades here, we got to stay on. If this is Tampa, no, Houston.
If the Islanders lose tomorrow, and then on Sunday we do our series recap, he's probably still going to be available.
Doesn't the draft end tomorrow?
Does it?
I think it does. It's 3 days. The draft's always 3 days, right?
Oh. Well, maybe they'll add a 4th day just for him.
He'll be available to be signed as an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, either that or the Islanders Canes go to like 55 overtimes and they're still playing.
Oh my gosh.
No one can score.
Arizona's next again. Do you want to stay just to see if your prediction comes true?
Sure.
Of him going to okay, so we'll do at least a couple more minutes because we'll see if this kid gets drafted to the Cardinals because the Cardinals were the team you just randomly threw out there. And if I'm not mistaken, the last time the Cardinals picked, it did say they needed a corner, and they ended up taking a running back. So they still need a corner. Which, I mean, maybe Houston needs a corner. Maybe that's why they're jumping ahead of a corner-needy team like the Cardinals.
I loved how the meta AI got our channel so perfectly.
That meta AI was trash. First of all, what you are referring to was so the reason the posts I made, the reason why I came up with that was because if you click on that search now, which is now an AI search, it gives you like these suggestions. And one of the suggestions I got was like most iconic Avril Lavigne music videos because Facebook knows I love Avril Lavigne because like all I do on all my this is literally my Facebook feed. Sports, pictures of Alexandra Daddario, pictures of Avril Lavigne. That's literally my Facebook feed. Anytime I scroll, because if you like one picture, Facebook will continuously show you other pictures that of the same thing. So that's literally my Facebook feed. So I click on that search, and it says like most iconic Avril Lavigne music videos AI generated. So I click on that, and that's where the DM comes from. And so they gave me like their in mind, their most iconic in the AI's mind. And I was like, well, you're wrong because you didn't pick Hello Kitty, which is literally her greatest song ever. And she looks extremely cute in the music video. So it's her best music video ever. And to give credit to the AI, it did admit that it made an omission there. But that's where that came from. So you saw me post that where I was like, credit to this AI for giving that omission, for admitting its omission. And then you showed a screenshot where you sent the link of our YouTube channel to the AI, and the AI is like, oh yeah, this is a YouTube channel that does unboxings and
We are known for our unboxings and our vlogs.
hold on, let me
Now
see.
it kind of got the gaming part right. We got every
So
now and again CJ kind of posts of gaming videos, so I guess we
yeah,
kind of fall
like
in that
blue
category.
moon. Once in a blue moon, we do video game streams. I've done NHL like 21 video game streams that are still available on our channel.
Look
So
at that, we're a
yes,
gaming channel.
let me pull up the picture here. Um, with all the draft stuff, I've shared a lot of posts in the last 48 hours, so I got to scroll down. Kaylin Bullock, a safety. So Arizona's on the clock. They have a chance to take this guy again, like you said they would. Where the hell's the post? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So this is what the AI, the Facebook Meta AI says we are. So it's like, thank you for sharing the link. FCTENT, which are then it puts our tag in parentheses. Our tag, by the way, is FCENT0409. That is our tag because we weren't originally FCT. We were originally just FNCENT.
To be fair, that's actually a pretty accurate tag because 04 and 09, very good years in WWE.
04 was at least. The Cardinals just traded out. Cardinals just traded out to the
God
Colts.
damn it.
So at least we got to at least read this AI
Yeah,
generated thing. So it says is a YouTube channel with a variety of content, which they are correct about that. But
that is true.
here's where they're wrong. Even where they say gaming, they're still wrong. It says gaming walkthroughs. When have we ever done a gaming walkthrough? Okay,
That is, we have never done that.
playthroughs, I guess you can say yes, there are playthroughs. Reviews of various games. When have we reviewed a game? Um, Technology reviews, unboxing, and hands-on test of new gadgets and devices. No. Okay, Matt, I can't even say that last name. Offensive tackle, so Tampa's still on the board. Gadgets and devices. We test gadgets and devices over here. Do we really?
Oh yeah, we're testing out your TV. Does your TV work?
As you can see here, my TV does work.
Wow, look at that! It's a TV.
Okay, so
Very nice gadget.
that says our third thing is vlogging, which we have not done vlogs. You said you were going to vlog WrestleMania, by the way. You never did. Your
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
I kind of did, but then I kind of on my last day at my hotel, I forgot to vlog the hotel, kind of.
Oh, damn.
And then that whole kind of Greyhound shit happened. I'm like, I
Yeah.
just want to go home.
So vlogging personal stories, we kind of well,
Yeah,
Christian gives a lot of
personal stories. So that's CJ. That's CJ's calling card.
daily vlogs. No, behind the scenes content. Do we even like what would be our behind the scenes? I guess
Just
you're
showing our messages in between. You want to do the video today? Sure. What time works for you? That's the behind the scenes.
okay.
Here's the
Hold on.
stream.
The Cardinals do pick in two picks. They pick at 82. The current pick is 80. It's about to be announced, so there's still the chance here.
Here's here's the behind the scenes. Want to stream tonight? Sure. Here's the StreamYard lab. What time works for you?
This is literally our channel. We stay on here for as long as we can, just to hope that something silly like the Buccaneers selecting a guy named Tampa happens. Although we are waiting for him to actually go to the Cardinals because you brought up the Cardinals, so you have a chance to actually correctly predict something.
What else did they say about us?
We got one more thing to read. The Bengals just took a receiver. Seattle's up next, so he's still on the clock. Education with education.
How-to guides and explanations on various. I mean, that's kind of true.
You forgot tutorials. Tutorials, how-to
Tutorial.
guides, and explanations on various topics. The channel has a decent following. No, the fuck we do.
Decent following. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. No one's been on here.
We literally just had a viewer a second ago, and the guy, whoever it was, just immediately left. And then it says engagement with viewers. We literally only have like State of Survival who only comments.
Yeah, that's our engagement, folks.
And interaction with the creator. There's creators. There's 3 of us.
Who was the creator?
It's technically Christian created this channel.
Oh, I interact with him a lot.
If you're interested in gaming, tech, and vlogging, you might enjoy exploring the content. And let me just say, if you are interested in gaming, tech, and vlogging, this is not the channel for you.
I almost want to make this as like an ad for our channel. If you want gaming, tech, and vlogging, come to FCTENT. The first thing they click on. The first thing they click on is like it's like a cursed review that we've done.
Here's my messaging through Meta AI. It says hi, and then I introduce itself, and I say that's because I didn't really say this. I clicked on it, and it said Avril Lavigne's most iconic videos, and here you go. It says, "My happy ending, girlfriend, complicated skater boy, and I'm with you." And I replied with, "You failed to mention Hello Kitty, Big Time L, and to Meta's credit. You're absolutely right. Hello Kitty is indeed another iconic music video." And then they gave like a top 8. Complicated Skater Boy, I'm With You, Losing Grip. Losing Grip is a great song. My Happy Ending, Girlfriend, Hello Kitty, and What the Hell. I'm glad they brought up What the Hell because that's a great song and a great video.
After I asked them our channel what our channel described, I did ask them what my personal channel was like.
What did they say?
And this is what they had to say. It's actually it's interesting. Thank you for sharing the Trocav, which I guess is my tag. My tag, and that would cute numbers of mine, is a YouTube channel with a focus on gaming content, walkthroughs, playthroughs, and reviews of various games, including indie titles and AAA releases. Kind of true. I mean, I do.
You do game, right? You said
yeah, but I wouldn't say walkthrough.
Right. Yeah. You did say there was one day where I asked to do a video with you, and you was like, "Well, wasn't that when we did the live stream of the Red Wings game?" You were like, "Oh, yeah. I am going to stream today a video."
Yeah, sometimes I stream on Twitch just to see what.
But that's Twitch.
To see.
Oh, yeah, but that's Twitch.
But then I upload the videos on YouTube afterwards. Let's Play series. The creator shares their game experience, often with community and commentary insights. So at one point, I definitely did do that a lot. When I was like really into YouTube for a minute, I would pretty much upload daily of me playing a game. That's definitely gone down over the couple years. Gaming news and updates. Nope. Trocav keeps his viewers informed about the latest developments in the gaming world. I've never made a gaming news update in my life. Community engagement. The creator interacts with their audience. What fucking audience? I've been doing this for 12 years, and I only have 100 subscribers. What fucking audience?
You almost have more subscribers.
Trocav's channel has a dedicated following. Does it? I average like 5 to 6 views a video, and their content is known for being entertaining. I hope informative. No, and authentic. Well, that is true. I'm very authentic whenever I upload. If you're a gamer or interested in game content, you might explore Trocav's channel. I mean, that is more accurate than the FCT
Yeah.
one.
Christian Haynes at 81 to the Seattle Seahawks. The Cardinals are now on the clock. Now, Tampa selects at 89. That's their next pick. We're at 82.
Oh boy.
So if we get to the point that Tampa's still on the board at 89 and the Bucs are big, do you want to stay that long? Because we have to see this play out, right? We're the only people who care about this, right? Or at least I am.
Yeah. We talk about Cody Rhodes finishing his story this month. We have to finish this story.
TJ.
Look, this kid's gonna be like the fucking 6th round pick that we traded to get that we got for Bash Bailey. I'm gonna follow this kid's career with great interest.
So the Cardinals, who you randomly said were gonna take him, are now on the clock, and he is available. So it's either your prediction's gonna be correct, or the Buccaneers are gonna do the funniest thing ever. That'd be funny if Mel just updates his best available. It's like we have an announcement to make. We're updating our best available. This guy's been best available for like 2 hours. He's no longer our best available. It's like fuck him. He sucks. Tip Ryman, tight end, Illinois. So it's all or nothing. Tampa has to go to the Bucs. Unless the Cardinals trade back up, which I doubt. We are at 83. Tampa picks at 89. These picks have been coming in pretty fast. So I think it shouldn't be that terribly long. It's only 10:30. We've once done a stream where we stayed on until 3 o'clock, right? So what's 11 o'clock? What's 11 o'clock, right?
Oh.
This motherfucker's gonna fall asleep on live, I guarantee you. Just for us to laugh at the Buccaneers drafting a guy named Tampa.
I just saw how the Rams picked, and it's a very solid pick.
Okay. Okay. The Rams, it says the pick is in at 83. Is this the pick where we finally get a new best available? What's their needs? I didn't notice that. I didn't see
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. Are you watching on ESPN or following online?
No, I'm watching on Bleacher Report,
right.
Like their whole thing. They got a very solid player. I'll say that.
Okay. Is it going to turn out like his name is Solid? His last name is like Solid?
No, he actually has a pretty normal name.
Oh, Isaac Bruce announcing the pick. Here it comes. Blake Corum, running back from Michigan. So you know this guy?
No, I just saw his highlights, and he looked very good.
Okay. He's another hometown guy here getting drafted in Detroit. Or at least he played for Michigan. But normally, if you play for a college team, that means you're from, or actually, apparently he's from Virginia. That's where
he has good speed.
I have not seen a single highlight yet. Well, but they're about to show it right now.
It's a very good speed. That's a very good pick by the Rams.
5'7", 205. Oh, he's small.
Yeah, but he's still fast.
He is. He is. That can help you as a running back. You can get lost in the
Yeah.
pocket. Oh. He's not only fast, but he can move too.
Yeah. As far as he wasn't picked earlier. There must be something holding him back.
The Steelers are on the clock. We're getting closer and closer to Tampa Bay's next pick.
They better not. They better not trade out of the pick.
I will. I have never been so pissed to watch another team trade out, but I swear if it happens, unless they're trading with, well, I don't know. I want to trade down. I don't want to trade up, to be honest. I might even be pissed if we trade up. I will be so pissed if Tampa is still on the board when the Bucs pick and the Bucs trade out. Oh my gosh! Unless they trade down like one pick, and
Yeah.
the team doesn't. The team that's trading doesn't take Tampa. Is this the craziest thing we've ever done on live? We're literally staying on just to see a guy
Just to
named
see
Tampa.
this random kid who no one's ever heard of.
I was just about to say I've never heard of TJ
Wow.
Tampa before today.
Wow.
Oh
Tampa.
no,
I mean, not Tampa.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh got a pretty interesting draft pick there.
What position does he play? Let's say
Wide receiver.
Okay. So wide receiver. So that now means 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Four more teams have to select, and hopefully not select TJ Tampa.
Let's just say that the Steelers are gonna have to print out multiple versions of one jersey.
A weapon for Justin Fields here.
I mean, he could be.
Oh, Wilson. Roman Wilson.
Roman Wilson, the real Roman Empire.
Oh, no. He is the second best wide receiver named Rome in this.
No. He's the best wide receiver with the name Roman.
With the name Roman, but anybody who can be pronounced as Rome that plays wide receiver, he's the second best. There's another guy.
It's gonna be Wilson to Wilson.
For about 2 weeks, and it'll be Fields to Wilson for the rest of the way.
Hey, there you go. You're gonna get you'll have Justin Fields throw into Rome. You get your wish. Just won't be the right person. It won't be for the right team.
You guys are gonna take Spencer Rattler, I'm telling you, and I'm gonna I'm gonna mock you guys.
I hope you guys pick Spencer Rattler.
We don't need a quarterback. We literally only have one pick. We literally have only one pick left in this draft. If we're not trading down, we're not using it on a quarterback.
Hey, I hope the Falcons draft him.
That's what I just said the last time the Falcons were on.
There's gonna be a 3 quarterback fight. Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins, and Spencer Rattler. Kirk Cousins is like, gosh darn it, I wasn't expecting this.
The next 3 picks are Cleveland, Philly, and Dallas. And then
I have
pick.
Cleveland. Maybe there was a trade because I have Cleveland, Colts, and Dallas.
That would mean Philly traded. Who's the Colts quarterback now?
I don't even know. Is it Philip? No, Philip Rivers is the. No, he's retired, isn't he?
Philip Rivers is retired. Maybe they're trading up to get Spencer Rattler.
Could you fucking imagine?
I still want him or you guys just so I can mock you. Your quarterback was lost his job to my quarterback. When they do winners and losers at the end of the draft, it's gonna be like winners the Bears, losers um J what's his name? JJ Tampa or J whatever it is Tampa. He's not a team, just Tampa himself as a player will be the loser for being best available for like 3 hours and never taken.
The Browns are going to suck this year.
The Browns?
Yeah.
I thought you said
They're
Bruins.
going
I'm like,
to.
bro, they're in the playoffs right now. What are you talking about?
They have just Jameis Winston as their starting quarterback.
Yeah, and they gave up all those picks to get
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson. And didn't
And they also
one of those picks was oh no, it wasn't. I was gonna say one of the picks was a CJ Stroud pick, but it wasn't. I really don't understand, and I get the talent that Deshaun Watson has, but I do not understand that they gave up all those picks when he was in the middle of a scandal.
it's a very Brown thing to do. But this is also the same team that drafted Johnny Manziel.
And Tim Couch.
Brown's legend.
Let's see what the Browns do here. Don't take Tampa. They're showing him as the best available again. TJ Tampa. So TJ Tampa is by the way, we've been talking about him for hours. We have not said his college. His college is Iowa State.
So which one is the which number are the is Tampa supposed to be picking?
89, so they're coming up.
Okay. No, because they have the next three picks as 88 of the Packers. So I didn't know.
It still says Philly at 86, so but the Browns are picking right now.
I have the Colts on the clock right now.
Okay. Zach Benter. He's a guard, so another Michigan guy. So
Yep.
they're
Three Michigans in a row.
there's an 86, 87, 88. There are three more picks to go. This is a potential too for maybe Tampa to trade up because they're close enough to do it. So I'm guessing the fact that Philly is about to trade this pick should be coming up real soon, trading it to Indianapolis. Is it for Spencer Rattler? Oh, we're seeing the running back again because this guy was blocking for him. We're seeing the running back's highlights again. And there is trade alert just come up. I have trade alert. Eagles trade pick to the Colts. Doesn't say Colts yet. Wait a minute. What?
Via Houston.
No, they just traded it to the 49ers. The 49ers are picking at 86. How did you see Colts?
I don't know. That's what they have it on here.
Maybe they messed up with their graphic. Unless, well, no, the pick is in. The Niners aren't about to flip the pick themselves. That'd be very weird, too, to trade up and then trade again with the same pick. Who are the Niners? But they're definitely not coming up for Spencer Rattler.
I want to point out that if the Buccaneers don't pick out the right guy at 89, they do pick again at 92.
Yeah, I know. Spice again going to announce this pick. Spice Adams, baby.
So San Francisco gets 86 and Philly gets 94.
Dominic Pruney. So we got 2 more picks left, and this dude is still available for Tampa. Dallas and Green Bay are the only 2 teams that stand in the Buccaneers' way of
The
potentially
pick
doing
is in.
the funniest thing in the draft.
Dominic.
I love how we were planning to do a live stream of the first round, and here we are essentially live streaming the second and third round.
It's all just to see if this kid gets drafted.
You all for
He's
that.
probably not even going to do anything in the league.
I don't care what he does as long as he gets drafted to the Bucs.
He is a legend in the FCT ENT.
He is. We have to have him on one day just to talk about his experience.
Our first ever, our first and only ever guest. we couldn't get David Flair, but we could get this kid.
Well, we need to get Avril Lavigne on the show first of all. That would be tremendous.
Oh, yeah, by the way, a happy birthday to one Mr. Glenn Jacobs. It's also Kane's birthday today too.
Oh, that's funny how it worked out.
Yeah,
they're the same age too.
Same age, and I was looking up what Mr. Mayor Glenn Jacobs was doing in 2018, and him and Kane both went to Saudi Arabia at the same time.
That's wild.
Bizarre. I wonder if they ran into each other there. They seem like they'd like each other.
I doubt it. I heard one thing about Mayor Glenn Jacobs. He once set a man on fire, just like Kane did.
I heard he really hates Pete Rose.
Oh, he does, just like Kane.
Yeah, you see, I think everyone hates Pete Rose though.
O-line, running back, and something else was the Cowboys' need. That something else was not a corner. I forgot what it was, but there's a good chance that Green Bay is the only team that stands in Tampa's way of getting Tampa. Kane, actually, Mayor Glenn Jacobs also. I got nothing. You go ahead.
Mayor Glenn Jacobs is a former 24/7 champion.
So is Kane. That's
no Kane never won it. Mayor Glenn Jacobs did.
Oh, so he actually won it as a mayor. He came in that's funny.
Yeah, he rolled. They were doing a segment at Tennessee Volunteer Stadium, and he came up and he rolled up our truth and won the title once.
That's tremendous. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say now. I'm surprised that Glenn Jacobs won mayor. He became a mayor in Knoxville County. Like, did they not know that he actually set a man on fire once?
Did he have JR campaign for him? Like, I've forgiven this man for setting him. But wait. If you also remember, Kane also froze Paul Bear. They bring Paul Bear. My son froze me. Kane is alive. Kane is alive.
Sadly, Paul Bear was not around to see Kane become.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Kane had to. Kane was not too happy about that one.
That would have been funny if, like, the mayor candidate that Glenn Jacobs was running against was like a total mark, and he thinks that anything he sees on pro wrestling television is real. It's like, this man set JR on fire, and you want him to be your mayor of this great city.
He just shows off JR screaming. Oh! Oh! This is the man you want as mayor. Not only did he do that, but he also electrocuted Shane McMahon's balls.
And he also scared 10-year-old me. Don't forget that. And this guy's
they just show a photo of 10-year-old you. They also made this kid terrified. This kid's birthday was 1 week after. And when he saw flames, he got traumatized.
couldn't sleep that whole night. I swear, I thought Kane was gonna jump through the TV screen and set me on fire.
Kane's like, if I do not win this mayorship, I will set myself on fire.
Okay, Dallas pick about to be announced.
If I do not win this, I will.
If the Buccaneers do not take Tampa, I will set myself on fire.
I love how in the context of WWF, Austin's like, good, you're set, good, son, you better set yourself on fire, you ugly motherfucker. I will set you on fire for you.
I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's name, but he's a linebacker going to deep Dallas. So Green Bay is the only team that stands in the Buccaneers' way.
Well, I can
Literally
tell you this now.
What?
He was not picked by the Packers.
Oh my gosh. Literally like 2 hours after Tampa originally was on the clock, when we were
Tampa's
live,
on the clock.
oh my gosh, they still have a chance to get this guy.
Not since Sebastian Aho, and Sebastian Aho has there been a golden chance here. But I also want to point out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have.
Arizona's after Tampa Bay. Can you believe that?
Who's picking 91st?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
If it's not
Tampa
if it's not Tampa, it could be Arizona right after them. That's funny.
Yeah, that's weird.
Are you telling me that Tampa traded out?
They're still in 89th, but I don't know if they were picking 91st or 92nd.
I think 90.
If they're picking 92nd, then they didn't trade out. But if they pick 91st, then they traded out to the Packers.
Marshawn Lloyd running back to the Packers. So here we go. Tampa is on. Green Bay says they're taking 91.
Okay.
And then Tampa's 92. Tampa's next pick after this is 92. But
Okay.
hopefully they take Tampa right now.
We have a 1 in 3 chances of this happening.
Yeah. The Buccaneers once again have a chance to do the funniest thing of the draft.
If he drafts them, this is going to be clipped.
This poor kid's been best available for nearly 3 hours.
Just draft the poor man.
Literally, I don't know if Tampa was the first pick after I went live, but they were at least the first or second pick. The pick is in, by the way. They were at least the first or second pick, and I remember seeing it as they were on the clock. It said best available, Tampa. I'm like, oh gosh, they have to take him here.
Imagine it's actually just they forgot to update the stuff on ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh no, he hasn't been the best available for months. Tampa's on the clock.
There it is.
Oh my god.
No! And they took a defensive back too. Tyreek Smith, the safety out of Georgia. Okay,
he's gonna be good. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, he's gonna be really good.
Okay, well, we're back to maybe the Cardinals and your weird prediction coming true. Oh, what a hit. Oh, and he forced the fumble. Holy shit.
Yeah, this kid's good. He's fast. Fuck. That's gonna be really good for them.
Oh, it is a good pick, too. You know what? They had a chance to do the funniest thing ever, but they just want to win instead, apparently.
They don't want. They're not here for the memes. They're for the rent. See, that's why I'd be a horrible GM, because I'd just pick the funniest picks ever.
Oh gosh, Tampa's. I didn't realize how close they were to that next pick. It's just Arizona, Green Bay, and Tampa.
Yes.
Arizona's pick is in, so they're not going to trade up to get to 90 here. But your prediction is once again on the line here because this poor guy's like watched the Cardinals draft like 4 times since he was best
How
available.
come he don't want me, man?
This is the Tampa's already picked twice with this guy as best available. Again, when we say best available, that's best available to Mel Kiper. Here's Arizona's pick. Elijah Jones, cornerback. Okay, we have a run on corners again. Or at least a run on defensive backs. So Tampa just took a safety. Are they looking corner? That's like the 5th corner too that's been drafted since this kid's been best available.
It's crazy.
I feel bad for this guy, man. I only found out about who he is like 2 hours ago.
The Packers pick is in.
Yeah, just as you said that, ESPN was updating it to say the pick is in.
Quarterback Jordan Love.
Like, no, guys, you can't take a guy who's already on your team. Oh, yeah, I forgot they signed Josh Jacobs. You know, we got to now.
Mel's team's team defensive back. Still, Spencer Rattler has the best quarterback available.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, DB is in the Packers' needs. DB and inside linebacker is Mel's.
Could you imagine?
I've never heard of this guy. Now I'm going to have to see him 2 times a year. Oh, watch Tampa draft him the 3rd time around. You know what they say, 3rd time's a charm.
Come on.
We're getting to the point.
This 3-hour stream would be worth it if they draft him.
Absolutely. And we're getting to the point, too, where we might see commercial picks. You're watching a different stream than I'm watching ESPN. But this is that point in the draft where ESPN starts to give up and allows commercial picks to go through.
So Tampa is on the clock because their pick is in.
Yeah, okay. And just remember, for all the players who might be a commercial pick today, Novak Djokovic was a commercial pick. Being a commercial pick does not mean you're going to be a bust.
The most notable 91st overall pick was Mike Vrabel.
Ah, I thought you were going to bring up John Tavares or something. Mention most notable 91.
No, that would be Couture.
That's true, but I heard 91. I thought you were going to mention John Tavares.
Never heard of her.
He gave us 8 great seasons. He did something that nobody on this team for more than 8 years was not able to do. Almost 20 years. Over 20 years, actually. What am I saying? There it is again, TJ Tampa, cornerback, Iowa State, best available. Mel's best available. Matter of fact, I've seen Troy Franklin's his 3rd best available. Troy Franklin has been out there as one of the best available for a while now. I don't think that the NFL agrees with Mel Kiper too much here. As the saying goes, who in the hell is Mel Kiper anyway? Okay, here we go. I think they're about to announce the Packers pick. Is this going to be the 3rd time that Tampa has a chance to take Tampa? Mel Kiper just mentioned TJ Tampa too. He didn't say anything. He just said there's a number of players available, and TJ Tampa leads the way. He's been leading the way for nearly 3 hours.
TJ Tampa is actually just Mel Kiper's friend. It's his niece's. It's his niece. It's his nephew, or whatever.
Okay, here's
He just said, "Yeah, I'll put you as."
the Packers. Man.
Packers have selected.
Tyron Hopper, a linebacker. So here we go. The third time in like 2 hours that the Buccaneers have had the chance to do the funniest thing ever in this.
Because even though I say that Arizona is like 8 or 9 picks away, I'm not staying for that one. That's a whole nother fucking round.
It has to happen here, Tampa. If you are watching our live stream in your war room, make this happen.
The pick is in. The pick is in. We're gonna find out.
It is just says it too. What are their best needs? I've not seen the Buccaneers needs all night.
Because they're so good that they don't even have any needs.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. This is the most excited I've been for a team I don't root for. Oh my god. They signed 2 corners. Oh. Who knows? Maybe they still need the corner of the future, right? Here we go.
Ooh. No.
No.
We spent 3 hours waiting for this kid to be drafted, and he didn't get drafted. And as we say that, he'll probably be drafted by Baltimore or something.
They can still trade up.
Leverage your future.
Leverage the future just to draft the guy because he has the name of the city. That is so disappointing.
Do it for me. Do it for them.
You know who's more disappointed than we are? We're like sarcastically disappointed. You know who's more disappointed?
Tampa.
Yeah, he's been on the clock for. He's been best available for like.
He's sitting in like fucking green room. They're sweeping around him like, sorry, son.
Baltimore's picking.
They turn off all the lights around him. Close up when you're done, kid.
These motherfuckers are clapping too. Y'all had a chance to do the funniest thing ever and you blew it. You may have blown it. I don't know. This guy might be available for their 6th round pick. The way this is going. What is Baltimore's needs? Do they need a corner? O-line and edge. Baltimore needs an O-line and edge, and they're going to a damn commercial. Philly and Buffalo are after Baltimore. What'd you say Arizona's next pick is?
They're pretty far away. They pick 4th in the 4th round.
Oh boy. This is crazy. I was so hyped. I really wanted it to happen. I can't believe there were 3 opportunities for Tampa to do it and they didn't do it. And I guarantee we're like the only 2 people who care about this right now. TJ Tampa damn sure doesn't care. He wants to get drafted by anybody. He doesn't care if it's the Bucs. There might be some Buccaneer fans who are like love the city so much that they would love to have the name on the back of a jersey, I guess, that maybe care about this. But I don't know. What's the over/under on TJ Tampa being a commercial pick?
I don't know.
We just made that up too. That saying, a commercial pick. I don't think that's a real saying, but we just made it up. Novak Djokovic, the greatest commercial pick of all time.
Look, we're not the only ones who have noticed that his name is TJ Tampa, and Tampa should be sending him. I got people on Twitter saying if the Bucs don't pick at Twitter, if the Bucs don't pick TJ Tampa, cut my eyes out so I can't see. His name is literally Tampa. He was made for you.
There you go. I'm glad we're not the only ones.
We're gonna start a fucking cult. Just wanted this kid to be drafted.
We'll be here till tomorrow. Watch TJ Tampa go undrafted and the Buccaneers sign him as an undrafted free agent. He'll literally be the best available player for the rest of the draft, according to Mel Kiper. The Buccaneers will be like, we liked you in the second round, but we just hate Mel Kiper. We wanted to make him look bad. So sorry, kid. Every other GM's like, yeah, we agree. We want to make him look bad. Just turn it
Why
in.
hasn't the
What were you gonna say?
Why hasn't the Bucs drafted TJ Tampa yet? I feel like it's a perfect match.
Oh my gosh, when's the Bucs' next pick? I gotta go back to their social media and see when their next pick is. It's the most time I've ever spent on another team's social media in one day. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. First, let's see who Baltimore's taking. Haloti Nada's kids just said Steelers suck. Haloti Nada's like, I raised my kids to say one thing, and all three of them said Steelers suck. Oh, the guy who's been second best on Mel Kiper's board just went off. Adiza Isaac, linebacker. Now, I'm telling you, our luck is changing because we've had at least 2 or 3 guys that we've drafted over the last couple of years where they dig up his ex history. Mitchell Trubisky is one of them. They dig up his ex history and find a tweet of said guy hyping up the Packers. Well, this is the guy we just drafted in the 3rd round. It's the O lineman we just drafted in the 3rd round. Bear down till I die, November 20th.
Yeah, I can't.
What?
I'm exhausted.
So what do you say? Take it to the 100th pick.
What?
Take it to the 100th pick, and then we seriously are done.
Yes.
All right, 100th pick. And imagine right after the 100th pick, we go off live, and the Buccaneers trade up with whoever 101 is, and they take. But I promise, I'm serious here. We are definitely done at least 100. If this guy gets drafted here at 98, we're cutting the stream off right away.
Not even proper goodbye. Just
There it is, done. He got drafted. See you later. We have not even seen the first commercial pick of the day. There's his name again. His best available DBs. TJ Tampa. I'm surprised there's even any DBs left. I swear there's been like 10 DBs drafted while this kid's been best available. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Last time the guy we just drafted allowed a sack was week 11 of 2021. But I think that it said that he suffered a serious injury, so that might not be as impressive as it sounds. Because how much time did he miss because of that injury? Okay, the Steelers are about to pick. They picked a wide receiver about an hour ago, a weapon for Fields. You weren't as tired then as you are now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Peyton Wilson, linebacker out of North Carolina.
They really look their Wilsons there, don't they?
That's right. They drafted 2 straight Wilsons. They already have Russell.
They have Wilson, Wilson, and Wilson.
They're trying to start a law firm. Wilson, Wilson, and Wilson.
Hey, Steeler Nature. Hey, Steelers Nation. Let's sue.
That would be funny. They just line all 3 of them up and just like do a little TikTok where they say that. I'm Wilson. He's Wilson. He's Wilson. And together we're Wilson and Wilson. Hey, Steelers Nation, let's sue.
I forget what team it was, but in hockey, there was a team that had a line that all their last names start with K's. So I was like,
Oh no.
I wonder what they call that line.
Oh no. We've already had one slip up.
I wonder what they call that line. Probably not good.
The Rams pick is in, so we got one more pick, and even if this dude isn't drafted, we're cutting it off after the Commanders pick.
He's gonna be the 101st pick.
And it's going to Carolina's going to trade down to Tampa, and Tampa's going to come up and get him. Here we go. Cameron Kitchens, safety out of Miami. Another DB has been taken above this kid.
Man, this kid must suck.
Not according to Mel Kiper.
Man, Mel Kiper's reputation is being ruined by this kid.
Oh no, hold on. Tampa picks at 102. We got to stay. Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm seeing the. They're not even on like the next 10.
Oh my gosh. We got to stay then.
I mean, my Giants are picking, but no, I can't.
This is the final pick of the night for us. I don't care if he gets taken or not.
I feel like this should be the final pick overall.
It's all down to Washington. It all comes down to Washington.
Like, why are you even showing up to a draft party when it's the fucking round 3 and round 5?
Pick is already in. Is this the moment? Is this the moment that we didn't even know we care about like 4 hours ago?
This is the greatest moment of the night. If it happens,
Could this
which it
be
probably won't.
the greatest moment in FCT ENT? Although I
I like
think
how you're building.
what?
I said I like how you're building it up for like the clip.
Yeah. Although
Will this be the greatest moment?
the best moment in FCT ENT history is this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
That is what TJ Tampa is saying right now, wherever he may be. He's like, "Oh, corner is one of Washington's needs.
Oh my
line and
god!
corner."
Fucking finish the story. Finish the story.
Oh, they went wide receiver Luke McCaffrey from Rice.
Oh no,
Oh my gosh.
we were so close.
I feel like I just watched the Bears lose the Super Bowl. No, this had nothing to do with the Bears.
I feel like I just watched the Islanders play again on Monday.
Oh gosh.
Man, I won't be this disappointed again until around 2 o'clock tomorrow.
No, well, hopefully not. But we did
Anyway,
say we said this was it. I feel
tomorrow can be legendary because someone's gonna draft TJ Tampa and the Islanders win at the same time.
the Islanders score like an overtime. Ruslan Ishnikov's first career goal in overtime, the same exact moment that TJ Tampa gets selected by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And the Mets no hit the Cardinals.
Again, nice. Yeah. We were serious though. We said one more. One more pick, and that was it. So
that's
as soon as we end stream, Tampa Bay's gonna trade up and get this kid with Carolina.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have Capital Carnage coming up. That review coming up.
Oh, goody.
We will definitely be having a series recap. Sadly, might be our only series recap unless something crazy happens. We got the Mets monthly recap coming up in about a week.
Boy.
Yeah, we got about a week left for that. So at some point we'll be doing WrestleMania 17 review. And to anybody who has watched this or will watch this, thank you very much. We wish we could have ended this with the great moment of Tampa trading up and taking TJ Tampa at number 100, but sadly that did not happen. Thank you to everybody who watched. We will see you sometime in the future.